Oh man, I love that intro. So that doesn't get you riled up for a Saturday afternoon art drop. I don't know what will. So hot off his limited one night engagement at OAX, not just 3 weeks ago. We've got the amazing, the now highly influential and uh, incredible art guy. Let me bring him in here, Mr. Matt Ditullio. Hey man.
Bill, thank you for the gracious intro as usual. The hype videos too much. It's almost too much, but almost not enough. We could maybe one more level.
Exactly. No, we'll come up with something different for the next time. But I
Oh,
just
right.
it was perfect. We just had you as the auction host along with Tatiana at OAX, and you got up on stage. You were a natural, and now we're here. Nobody's seen you since that big weekend.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, it was, such a great weekend. And, you do all obviously, as well, you do all the work before, then the weekend's kind of a blur. And when I got home, I really just, took some time to, immediately get to work, ship out anything that needed to be shipped to clients, and then, catch back up. And really, this has been my first time, doing anything art driven since, because it was such a great show, so much to go over and process and post. And yeah, I mean, obviously being the auctioneer was amazing. Couldn't have done it without Tatiana. She was an amazing help. It was super cool experience because I've known her for a long time, and to be able to do that with her was a blast. So I hope everybody enjoyed it, and I would definitely, do it again next year. If you guys wanted me to, because it was first like 3 or 4, I was definitely sweating, also because it was super hot in there. But then after that, I felt good about that. Casper he was giving me like the thumbs down of the like we're turning the temperature down, which is great. I was sweating, but other than that, it was great.
Oh man, no, you were awesome. I don't think that we would have another different pair of auctioneers for next year. You guys have earned the spot until you don't want to do it, and even if you don't want to do it, we still might want you to be up there and give you no choice. Because look at this guy up here.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, but you were dressed to the nines, and you guys did a fantastic job. I mean, but you looked like you knew what you were doing. We appreciate all the effort you put into that too.
And Marcus, that was for you. No banner. Just I actually said to Bill in the green room, I'm like, I'm no banner today. I hope Marcus understands. The banner's not attached to me anymore.
Exactly. No, it's that we hope that won't happen, Marcus. That will not happen. But yeah, did the Simones have a good time? I didn't really get a chance to talk to them after the show was all over, but
Yeah.
I know Di Meo stayed for a few days right after the show.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and he actually, I just saw popped into the chat, so that's awesome. I like doing it at 2 o'clock because that gives a lot of European collectors, UK collectors, things like that to hop in not too late. So good to see him as always, brother. And yeah, he stayed after, and we went to Disney the following day, and then just kind of like went around and enjoyed, had a couple meetings, talked about some future stuff. Really just wanted to take some time and try to, enjoy ourselves after, because, it's a lot of hard work and you do it. But he, had a great time at the convention, and so did Bianchi. Both of us, all of us, very successful. But most importantly, the moments, the clients talking, really just the camaraderie is awesome. The sales are great, no two ways about it. But when you really just you don't get to see everybody like that all the time. So it was really great to catch up with everybody. And obviously, like everybody else said, I just feel like there wasn't enough time. You know what I mean? There was, it's great to see everybody. You just don't get to see everything because there's just so much and so many great people, and, so much to catch up on. But it was a really, really phenomenal show, and already looking forward to 2026.
As are we, definitely. But yeah, no, it was a good time, definitely. And I saw who was here early. I wanted to highlight it just because they had a question. We do have an art sale, of course. It's an art drop going on today. We have 65 pieces of art. And we did have a question even before the show got started about how everything works. And I did comment, but for those of you who are new to the art drops that we do here on the Comic Art Live channel, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be like the one we've got here today, where we are going to show slides for the artwork. Each slide will have a lot number on it, and 1 through 65. All you got to do is type in the chat claim and the lot number. Now, I think we actually have Matt's name in the claim just because it's a holdover from one of your amateur matches or something, but just claim in the lot number. You can claim a lot at any time during the show. So if you're smart, you'll keep a notepad handy of pieces that you're interested in, and maybe you get to a certain point where you decide to claim something we showed earlier on, and you can claim anything at any time after we've shown it. And
Yep.
then
And good, good to bring up, number one, always great to see new people in the chat or asking, how it works or what's going on. But I also see that I also wanted to say that I'm going to try something different today. So we're going to do 50 pieces new that aren't on my website. And then I'm going to do 10 pieces at the end that have been on my website that are going to be discounted anywhere from 15 to 25% off. So depending on what it is, or have some considerable discounts. So I kind of want to do like new pieces in the beginning, and then the last 10, give some people some great deals of stuff that might have already been on my site for a while, or something that, just willing to come down on price a little. So, if you're looking for things and you see something in the first 50 you don't see, there's also going to be some great deals on some really phenomenal art at the end.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I saw that too. I thought that was we didn't include the website price on the slide, but
no, I was just going to verbally say it, and if somebody wants to go check it, obviously. But yeah, I just wanted to try to do something different. I wanted to try to put something at the end where if you didn't like anything you saw on the new stuff, which obviously I hope you do, but to have somewhat of a a discount or like a value buy at the end, to have some opportunity to get some really great art at some really great price points would be I thought would be something cool to try.
Well, I would agree. When you get some 40% off values there, or even a little higher in some of those. So,
Yep.
yeah. But as far as like I mentioned, when the show is over, or if you got to leave and you want to be able to, and you've claimed some artwork, you're going to be emailing Matt at Ditullio Art Collective at gmail.com, and he'll respond, give you the. I mean, how do you? I know we've talked about it before, but shipping's not included in the sales price, or how do you handle shipping?
Nope. So basically what it is anything that's purchased on the show, definitely one of the main reasons to purchase live when I do these shows is you get free shipping. So if you purchase live on the show, it's free shipping. And then the prices are always net to me. So if it's, whatever the price is, if you're going to pay PayPal, you have to add on 4%, check or Zelle, it's whatever is, whatever the price is net to me. And then if you claim it on the show, you get free shipping. And I do second day air. So, in the United States. So even if you're like Alberto Gonzalez and buy in California, I ship it on a Monday, you'll get it on Wednesday. And I'm from New York. So I go second day air on everything that's purchased at the show.
Love it. Well,
Yeah.
there you go. That's why doesn't every person that sell art have those same standards?
Well, for me, that's why I do it. I don't do it for everything off the website or whatever, but if you're going to take your time to come to this show, support the channel, support me, I definitely want to offer something special. And, a lot of dealers definitely fight the free shipping. So I thought that might be a point of difference. And, if I can use that and get you the art out quick and you still have a great experience, that's the goal.
Perfect.
There's my triple X brother, Carl. Good to see you.
I saw that. He's driving in a car, so he won't chat. But if you can't chat, Carl, you can't claim anything. So keep that in mind. You might have to pull over.
No way, dude. Carl's got it's pre-programmed in his GPS dash touchscreen claim. He's just got that button built in.
Well, we'll find out today. There's a lot of there's some very claimy artwork. I would have to let everybody know. But
I tried to bring some variety for this one. I tried to, I think it's what $250 all the way to almost up to 20,000. So there's a lot of range, things that are different. So it should be fun.
All right, that sounds good. DPS 47 is asking us about the OEX 26 VIP passes, and we haven't finalized that. They were the single, like a single person VIP was $300 last year. So I mean, you can kind of target that, but we haven't come to any conclusions on that pricing for year 3. But I can tell you, I did update the website today for those curious, and I put the February 20th through the 22nd dates on the website, and I also noted that tickets will be going on sale in the spring. Don't have an exact date yet that we're willing to commit to, but look for that. And if you haven't already, there's a mailing list that you can subscribe to on OAX. It's linked right up at the top. If you want to stay on top of any of the announcements that we have related to ticket sales or guests, that would be the way to do it. Sorry to talk about OEX one more time, but
it's there's people in the chat already trying to plan for it, already trying to see what's going on. So I think it's really good that we're getting those dates out early and available now, and people I mean, I wish I had the foresight to be able to plan a year in advance. I don't, as far as like for my own trips, but for this one, it's basically whenever the dates came off, it was blocked off anyway. I mean, it's, but I think it's really cool that we've got the dates out already, and everybody should be saving up and try to get to this convention because it's been, it was something really special.
Yeah, it definitely was. And lots of ideas percolating for 2026. And it won't go up like the price of eggs, Joshua McCoy.
I don't know if anything goes up like the price of
I think
eggs.
they're up about 80% over the last month and a half or something. So that's why I'm getting chickens tomorrow.
Yeah, hey, I showed my fiance it was a Valentine's Day meme and it said impress her with something expensive, and it was just a guy with a carton of eggs. I was like, how's this do for Valentine's Day?
Happy Valentine's Day. Hey, before we get started, there was something when I was home for the holidays, right, to my mom's house in Ohio, and she was throwing out. We had one of those old record player stereo. I don't know what the heck you'd call them. They're like a big giant console, right? They're like 4 foot long, sliding top. Put the records on the inside of it. And it was in the basement for years. And I forgot I had a bunch of old 45s in there. And I know you've probably never seen or held or played.
I've used a record player before,
Okay,
Bill.
so you know what a 45 looks like.
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, I had a stack in there. Now I threw most of the embarrassing ones out, because this is, I was buying these in the mid '80s, right? So there was some REO Speedwagon, and I think it might have even had a pin.
Warren, like with the cherry pie out, 45 in there, like
Exactly. Oh man, it was rough going through those and reminiscing about my past. But I kept 3 of them and brought them home with me. And I just thought, these are ones I can't give up. But I figured I'd show them off today because why
please.
not, right? Now this is kind of before your time, but this is from the Simple Minds from the Breakfast Club movie. I was
Okay.
heavily into that. I probably saw that at least twice at the theater before it made its way through. But I mean, come on, that's pretty awesome.
Heavily into the Breakfast Club. Love it.
Here you go. A couple Devo songs from
Heavy
metal.
There you go.
I mean, I'm not throwing this one or giving it away to Goodwill. And look at that. This painting sold on Heritage, I think, for like 2 years ago for I can't remember what, but it was several $100,000 if I'm not mistaken.
This alone has to mean a lot more if you get it CGC and it says it came from the copy of from the collection of Bill Cox. Then that now it's worth triple at least.
Exactly. Now the one that is, I don't know, is it the most important? I have no idea, but it might be the most rare out of all of them. We got Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Two Tribes.
Oh my God.
Remember that on MTV, everyone?
I actually do, yes.
Look at that.
That's sweet too. We call that provenance. Yes, Stingray. Yes.
All right, well, there you go. I've had these sitting around for a while. I wanted to show them off. This was the right time to do it. But all those were you just had a birthday.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Well, happy birthday. I didn't get you anything, but I did say happy birthday.
That's completely fine. You had some other family events going on near my birthday, so I'll let it slide. You know what I mean?
Exactly. All right. And I only had one Zevia today, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm in a good mood.
I'm ripping through my second energy drink. So, who knows where we're going to go with this one.
Exactly. Well, we got 135 people watching now, so it's probably a good time to just dive into the art sale and start dropping some artwork and answering questions. And again, feel free to, if we don't, well, you've got the art in hand, so we'll be able to.
Everything. That's the nice thing. Everything here that I have, I did just get a message on my phone about my national grid that my internet could be going out in the next 3 hours for a storm. So if that happens, I apologize. But
well, we won't be 3 hours. I know that.
But I've got all the art in hand. Everything is going to be, as long as it's paid for, shipped on Monday. So if you pay before Sunday night at midnight, it goes out on Monday, second day air, free shipping.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And a reminder, I'm going to show this numerous times throughout the show, but if you claim any artwork today, we want you to email Ditullio Art Collective at gmail.com after the show, and Matt will take care of everything as far as arranging the payments and getting your mailing address and everything like that. All right.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, let's go. We'll start off with our first lot here of the day. Got to scroll to the top of this list, and here we go, Matt.
Oh yeah. So I've got here a Steve McNiven, Black Panther, and Dagger rough from Civil War. So it's 9x12. It's all McNiven pencils. Close up of Black Panther working on the computer with Dagger behind with the 2 knocked out guards. Really, just a really cool example of McNiven's like roughs, type pencil. I say they're type pencils for me, for the roughs of like what a big panel would look like, or something that he wanted to do a little bit of setup in. So 9x12 Black Panther dagger prelim by McNiven, $250. And I like that it's classic Black Panther with the cape on.
Yeah, you do not see that too often.
Yeah. Civil War McNiven stuff obviously also is very popular. So I wanted to start off with, something cool, male, female character, and just a nice pencil rough for $250.
All right, very nice. So next lot, this might be the most affordable artwork that you're going to ever see from Art Germ.
Yes. Guys, where else are you going to see if Art Germ Rogue? It's a postcard. So it's 4x6, torso, $300. It's absolutely beautiful. He just started doing these semi recently, and they're really, really nice. So I'm assuming someone's going to pick. Yep, R. Donnelly. There you go. Smart man.
Yeah, there were several folks who would have liked to have gotten that one. Yeah, you know what these go for, whether they're on eBay, selling them directly, etc.
And he just started doing these, so you're not going to see a lot of them in circulation yet. And I can tell you the ones that you will see will be much more than $300. But I always try to bring the best value. And it's really, big things come in small packages here. It's a beautiful, beautiful pen and ink from Art Germ.
All right. Well, congrats to Rich, and thank you to Otaku and Tom and Earthquake and even Marcus for throwing in an optional claim there at the end. We appreciate it all. All right, lot number 3, another good one. We got a Wills Pertasio Bishop headshot here for $300.
9x12 Wills Bishop. I think, for me, one of the most known characters from him is Bishop. I loved his style. I think this is just a really good, cool headshot by Wills. I think Bishop's underrated character for me. As I've started to get back into the X-Men and really reading it, he's awesome. So I wanted to bring some, I don't know the year, to be honest with you, Rich. I'm not sure. That's a great question. It's not dated. But I would say it was from at least a couple years ago. I would say maybe just before COVID is what I would guess.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with his con sketches or pieces like this, but yeah, I would think the same as well. Around 2020, 2019.
Yeah, I think so as well. Oh, Matthew Ballmer claim. Congratulations, Matthew. This is a really cool piece. Pencil ink, super detailed around his beard and his face. I just think this is really, really good value. Beautiful piece.
Yep, I agree. And I saw the question. Basically, everybody, you just type claim and the lot number in the chat. First one to do it is the one who gets to claim it, and you'll be emailing Matt after the show. And one reminder that I didn't give everybody at the start is if you're on YouTube, and I know most of you are, we want you to click that live button in the lower left-hand corner. That gets everybody up to about the same speed and as current as you can get with us here in the studio. It gives you the best opportunity to claim an artwork if there's something that 4 or 5 people want to pick up. So best advice, do that now, and then you'll be fine.
Yep.
Okay, so let's move on to lot number 4.
This is something really cool. I got this from a friend of mine that went to Japan. This is a Godtail Black Cat 9x12. And what's really cool about it is the whole background is done in gold, reflective, hollow marker. So it's got a really cool sheen to it. Just really unique version of Black Cat, and Godtail stuff's been going crazy. It's just really, beautiful rendition of her, in my opinion, something different than maybe, you normally see, a little bit more anime manga style vibe. So wanted to bring it to the show, and I just thought it had really cool background on it that made it pop. So
that's very nice. I'm not familiar with Godtail.
Yeah, Japanese artist, really cool. It's been doing a lot of been getting a lot of traction on Instagram, starting to do some published stuff, but I got this maybe last year from Tokyo Comic-Con or 2 years ago. So had it for a little bit, figured I'd bring it to the show. Really cool piece.
Yeah, you know what? I just checked out their Instagram. I have seen their work before. Yeah, they're very talented. Wow. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. So you got it. Where did you get it?
From one of my buddies that went to Tokyo Comic-Con. I had him pick it up for me.
Okay.
Yep. So it came right from Tokyo Comic-Con. Is that a Squid Games piece in the background? Yes, it is.
Wow.
Squid Game It's good eye. It's actually something very cool in my opinion. It is a Squid Games Mondo poster, original art. I just thought it was awesome, so I picked it up.
That is cool.
Yeah, I just thought it's mixed media. It's on, hardboard, but haven't really decided what I'm going to do with it yet because I really like it. So we'll see from there.
And Marcus, as I mentioned when we were talking about how to claim, they don't need to put the word, Matt's name on the tail end of that. Just type claim and the lot number, and we know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Only today. Okay, well, so this one's still available from Godtail, $400 for lot 4. I'll switch over and take a look at lot number 5.
Oh, this one's awesome. 11 by 17 Lamb Medina Black Panthers. Black Panther with Black Panther. Really, really strong drawing of Black Panther here for $400. I mean, 11 by 17, 2 full figure. But what I really like about this too, little things that that you maybe don't know until you get something in hand, is when I went to scan this, I actually got a couple drawings on the back, which looks like a Captain Marvel like design maybe. And then just like a character study or like an anatomy study. But I really thought this piece was awesome. So Lamb Medina, pencil, ink, Black Panthers, $400.
That is very nice.
It's a little like whiteout around his necklace as well, but it's like 90% pencil and ink.
Oh, like, or maybe around one of his back feet or something?
It's bossed. Yes, it's bossed.
All right. Next comic art legend, says Marcus. Yeah, you can say that. Land's been around a long time.
Sure.
You can give him legendary status. All right, so this is lot 5, and we can take a look at the next lot. We got lot 6 here.
Okay, this one's right for my personal collection. Really cool. I wanted to bring something. I always try to bring a little different flavor. This is Super Saiyan Goku charging up for the Kamehameha. It was done by Hideyoshi Omori, the key animator for Dragon Ball, and it was done at San Diego Comic-Con last year. Really cool piece on Shikishi board. It is, I noticed the dimension. I just put Shikishi. Sorry. It is 9.5 by 11. Copics, inks, whiteout, and some yellow marker. Just a really cool Dragon Ball Z piece. So wanted to bring it here to show. Matthew, great eye, man. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that.
Yeah, good eye, Matt. I picked up one of these from you the last time we did one of these shows, too.
I was going to say, you did.
All right. And where was that? I saw a question from Flo, wanted to know, is it a normal Black Panther? Yeah, so it's a normal Black Panther, not Zabu or anything like that. Just a panther hanging out with the King of Wakanda. All right. So next up, we have lot number 7. I think we kind of have a theme for 7 and 8 here. So
yes, I was about to say. So let's do 7 and 8. So guys, these are really cool. This is by Hendry, just came out for the new series that just came out, TMNT Naruto crossover. This is the official character design. This was the original design for Leonardo. So it's Leo, the Ninja Turtle, with all the Naruto gear on, with his headband on. Very unique, super cool. And Bill, if you want to go to 7, can show the same. So I was able to get my 2 favorite turtles. So I have both of the character designs for my 2 favorite turtles, Leo and Mikey. Here's the second one, full character design. So they're $450 each. If you want them, buy them both together, I would do $800 on the pair. And they also come with the signed prints for each of them from the artists that are, digitally colored. So it's the full character design for what's inside and the interiors of the book. Can do them both for $800 if you wanted to get them both, and it comes with the signed colored prints by the artist.
So I got to ask you, Matt, you do discover a lot of creators that aren't familiar to a lot of collectors. I mean, what is your, number one method or outlet for discovery on new talents?
It's a great question. I get asked that a lot, like, oh, where'd you find this? Or where'd you, to be honest with you, I just am always looking, like literally always. Every night I set aside time to go on any different art site I can, any different, eBay listings, eBay auctions, Facebook groups, like artists directly, big cartels, whatever I can do to find, you know, any type of art, I literally set time aside every single day to look for new art, to look for new artists that I like, follow their Instagrams. So it's really, I wish there was like a secret sauce I could give you. It's literally just doing the work. It's just constantly looking. And I have the view that if I'm not looking, somebody else is, and I want to make sure that I find the best art, you know, to bring to the customers that I have, and or the best artists or whatever it may be. So just kind of constantly having those keywords lit up on calf, constantly looking, stuff like that. That's pretty much. But I just thought I'm also a big Naruto fan, so I was looking for these, but I just thought they were really cool.
All right, very nice. Well, we can do 800 for the pair if anybody's interested, or 450 each. And well, everybody, for those who don't know Matt very well, Matt's in charge of Ditullio Art Collective, which you can go to ditullioartcollective.com, sign up for his mailing list over there, see all the artwork he has available. He reps he only reps Simone's at the moment, right? And you've been doing it for a little over a year.
Italian guy's named Simone. Yes. I represent Simone Bianchi, Italian acrylic Renaissance style painter, and Simone Di Meo, a little bit of a new school pencil and ink artist who just signed with Marvel and is now doing runs of Marvel covers. So it's really cool.
Yeah, no, we're you know, as a Marvel guy, I'm looking forward to seeing the work that Simone gets to do with that. With that line.
I said, for me, it was like I had to refamiliarize myself and like start reading Batman and Robin and like start to understand all these tie-in characters. I hadn't read DC in years. And then when he switched back over to Marvel, I was like, all right, back into my wheelhouse now. I know 90% of the stuff that you're doing. I'm reading. So I'm very excited for him to be back in Marvel as well, personally.
Excellent. Well, I put the link to Matt's website in the chat for everybody as well. So if you have time while we're doing this, you can go over there and check it out, or bookmark it for later.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. We're going on to lot number 9 now.
Okay, speaking of Simone Bianchi, I got some really cool stuff here. You're going to see a run of the next couple things that I have. These are deep into the vault. These are some classics here. This is, Simone Bianchi Uncanny Avengers #2 preliminary layout. It's on a 8.5 by 11. You know, some of them are 8.5 by 11, some of them are 9 by 12. But these are really cool because these, for me, are like the very first idea of how the cover comes together. This is the beginning. So this one features Wild Child, Quicksilver, Vision, Scarlet Witch. I'm sorry, Sabretooth. Geez, sorry. But it's just really cool. These are the original ideas of how they came to his mind and how the cover started. So real, different pencil work, different layouts, different notes all around it. Really kind of like a snapshot into Simone's mind of how he brought this cover to life. So you're going to see in the run here, if you go to the next one, Bill, I have a couple run of Simone prelims. This one was done for Marvel Anniversary, like lithograph. That they did for like Stan Lee. So I have the prelim here for this as well, 500. Now, I believe there's 4 of these. If you buy 2 or more, they can come down to 200. But this one features Cap, Thor, Iron Man, Dr. Doom. This one was done in 2011 and actually has like 2 separate poses that he was kind of working on. So I have these 2 here, one for a Marvel lithograph and one for Uncanny Avengers cover.
And now, but yeah, you have a few other ones here too.
Yeah, I was going to say the next ones are really cool. Again, I just love these. Like this one for me is probably my favorite out of the prelim groups. You can see the image down at the bottom was published. It was a Panini cover, I believe. This one is all different poses for Wolverine. And, him in the Weapon X facility. And I just love seeing all the different layouts and how the process of Simone's mind was working to put these there. So I just wanted to bring them out because you don't see too many of these like out in circulation. A lot of people get these and they just kind of stay in their collection. The last time I saw somebody selling one was Jordan, actually, when we did a Dueling Dealers Against Each Other. And it was the last time I saw one. So I kind of was able to get these and bring them out and put them for sale. So there's another one there for the Wolverine lithograph.
So on pieces like those, even though it's monotone, what would the original, final piece go for as a range?
Probably anywhere, 7 to 10,000 for one of the, for one of these fully. So, I was going to say, compared to what you find them at on eBay or what people are listing them for, $400 to $500 is extremely reasonable for these. And he just doesn't do You know, they're for bigger pieces. They're for things that have a lot of composition. So a thumbnail like this isn't done for every piece. If you go to the next one, this one's really cool. This was a Siege lithograph he did. Oh, it was a poster, actually. I'm sorry. When Siege came out, but I like this one because it has a whole section at the top that's all ballpoint pen and ink, and then the whole square in the middle is pencil. So this one I couldn't find the published image for, but I did find out that it was for a poster, but it was done in 2010. So this one you get a little bit of a pencil and you get full inks up at the top. What number for all four? For all four, I could do 1200, right?
Well, you
Yeah,
get
I could do for you, Rich. I could do for all four. Yeah, you know what? If you want all four at 1200 that I've shown so far, sure, no problem. I can make that work. I was gonna go to like 1400, and then it's like whatever. Let's just keep it. If that somebody wants all four of them for 400, it's even lower than I was willing to go, but I can offset it, so it's no problem. And then Bill, the next one.
Okay. Well, I've got let me just note.
Perfect.
Rich is picking them all up.
And then Rich, this one had a different price. So if you go to the next one, Bill.
Yep. Let me switch over to that one right now.
No problem. So this one is different than the other ones. And this one is I got to stick firm at 500. I can't work on this one because this one's got pencil ink and some ink washes through it. And this was Fantastic Four #1. Prelim cover from 2018 when they were doing like the Venomized special on a lot of the covers. I love this one because it's got the Venomized thing, and you can see where Simone was from the prelim over here to the published corner in the bottom, where he was in his mind showing where the thing was like made out of, you know, higher densities for the rocks and different colors. I love the composition in the back for the Torch and Invisible Woman. So this one I got to stick at 500 on, but Fantastic Four #1 from Bianchi there.
That's a good one. And all these are done on Bristol typically?
Yeah, just like regular Bristol paper. I think the Siege one was done on just drawing paper because it was from a notebook. Like I can show you here, it was done on like it's a Bristol, but it was just from a notepad. Right. Got the thing at the top, but all are on Bristol. Good question.
That was the nice one right there. I mean, they're all good, but that one he literally had a full ballpoint pen Thor on it.
Yep. The Siege one, yeah, that one was beautiful. All right, give me 1 second. I just want to
update your spreadsheet.
Yep, just do it as I'm going, so we don't have to.
I'm making notes too, so we'll be able to cross check everything when we're done here.
Exactly, perfect. All right, we can move on to the next one.
We're not selling anything on papyrus.
No.
Stingray.
No papyrus, no vellum, no paper, just Bristol board.
Oh boy. Yeah, Wednesday nights are fun.
Yes.
Let's see here. What do we got for lot number 14? Oh,
ooh, this one's really cool. Ryan Stegman Venom headshot 9x12 for $500. This one's really great because I'm a huge fan of screen tones. I hope they keep coming back in full force. I love the use of negative space in the middle there to make your eye see his logo, but then pretty much the entire thing from here up is all screen tones. Then he cut out the eyes, he cut out around the teeth. I've seen a lot of Stegman headshots. This one's one of the better ones I've seen. Really, really cool. I like the different use of like I said, of the screen tones and the white that he used, the white out coming off of the tongue, just a super nice touch. So 9x12 Stegman, Ryan Stegman Venom for $500.
Yeah, that's a very fair price given what I know they go for when you're at the show.
I was just about to say, if you're trying to get one at Comic Sketch Art during the show, you're definitely going to pay more than that, and you're gonna have to dive through the list. So I think it was more. Yeah, actually, I was just about to say that it's one of his more detailed ones. That's why I really liked it. So more complete than some of the ones that I've seen when he does at a show. So wanted to bring that here.
Agreed. And I saw Rich asked about the FF is separate. Yes, Rich, that was the fifth one, and we wanted to keep that one separate just because of the level of detail, the tonal work in it, etc. So we're at $500 on that one.
Yep. I have to hold that 5 on that one. The other ones I was willing to work on before. What do we got next, Bill? Ooh, actually, yes. These are real. These you definitely don't see. These are really cool. Simone Bianchi, Marvel Masterpiece 2018 prelim layout. This is really, really dope. These are very sought after in the card art community. So this is from Marvel Masterpiece 2018. This is Simone's original ideas of how he was going to lay out the cards. This is how he did it for all 135 paintings in the set. So he did 3 or 4 thumbnails on each page, 100 for 135. To get up to the end of the set. This one is really cool for me because it's Spider-Man villains, and it was 2 poses for Kraven. The one on the left with both of the spears, that's the one that ended up being used for the card, and then the far one on the right is Lizard. So this is really cool. This one's done on like a thicker sheet of board, but once again, these are the original ideas of how the Marvel Masterpiece cards were created. These were his first thoughts on how to bring these characters to life for the set. So just think that they're really cool. And this one's definitely larger. It's 9x16. They're all pencils and Sharpie for the outline of like the card. Hot Craven movie tie-in. Yes, Marcus. And you get double Craven on this one, Marcus, for $5.50.
Have you seen the Craven movie?
I 100% honest, I have zero interest in seeing it.
I honestly, I haven't. I'm gonna wait till it pops up on Disney Plus, but David, thank you.
Same thing. I'm gonna wait to watch it in the confines of my own home. Happy if it's not good, because what I've heard is not ideal stuff. Thank you, David.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of in the same boat. I do want to go out and see Captain America, though. I might try
that. I do want to see as well.
Out. You got to see that one at the theater.
That's it. You're exactly right. Because I have a thing too. Like I have like there's theater movies or movies that I can wait for, and like for me, like you can't wait for if you're gonna go see a Jurassic Park, you got to see it in the theater. You know what I mean? Like Jurassic Park is a theater movie.
All right. Well, thank you, David, for picking up lot 15. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one here. All right. Let's take a look at lot 16.
All right. Once again, from the same set. Really, really cool here. This is actually one of the few ones that has a quad layout on it. It's 9.5 by 13. This is for Dagger, one of Simone's favorite characters to paint. Absorbing Man, I believe the Thinker, and Hela. So really cool. Same thing. Marvel Masterpiece, original ideas, original layouts. And the cool part about this one is these are the poses that was used for the actual card on all 4 of the cards. So these are really dope because the images that are on this card or on this layout sheet, all 4 of them were chosen for the exact position of the card, which is really cool. The leader, I'm sorry, I misspoke. I knew the Thinker was wrong. My apologies. But yeah, really cool again. Tight pencils, and these were the ones that went directly to the cards. So really cool. $5.50 and 4 of them on each one. There are 4 of them on each panel. Yes, I misspoke. I'm sorry. It was the leader, not the Thinker. I was not thinking.
It happens. Live streams are tough sometimes.
Well, speaking of, I mean, now I'm cracking a high noon. So, now,
there you go.
Yes, now
I'm going to go out and pick some of those up today after the show's over. I want to try one.
If you cut them, will Simone sign all 4? Marcus, if you buy them, I'll shred them, put them back together, and then have Simone sign the shredded version if you want. It's up to you. Once you own it, you can ask me to do whatever you like with it.
That's true, and it is a Cap 4 movie tie-in with the leader. That's so right. Yeah. Wow, where are we going? I don't know how many movie tie-ins we're going to get today.
I didn't even know. I mean, who would have thought? Didn't plan any of it. Just letting them rip.
Right, Tim must have just popped in. Who are the other characters? We got Hela. We have the Absorbing Man. Right?
Hela is on the bottom right. Leader's on the bottom left. Top right is Absorbing Man, and top left is Dagger.
Dagger, that's right. Okay, there you go. So $5.50 for this one, and it's 9.5 by 13.
Correct. These were, and the cool part about these for me is they were all hand cut from like bigger sheet. Like you can see here, like he just took paper that he had around in the studio and was using a ruler and just ripping a razor blade off, doing the thumbnails, going to the next one. So they're just awesome process pieces. I just love seeing how something like this turned into 4 highly detailed, painted, published Marvel trading cards.
Exactly, and I mean I've seen, not to belabor that, but I know that a lot of times even he might do a prelim painted piece of the Hella, for instance, that
Yep.
before he even does the other one. So he's got a lot of stages in his process before he gets to the finished version.
Yep, that one's actually on CAF. I've seen it, and what's awesome is with Simone, a lot of artists do digital and things like that, but he's definitely, for bigger pieces, this is it. It is a preliminary pencil thumbnail character design layout, like you see here. Then it goes to a pencil ink with a little bit of washes. And then it goes to a full-blown wash piece, and then it goes to a fully painted acrylic. So he has a lot of steps in between, and it's really cool to be able to see the traditional art steps that he takes to get to the final piece that we all, get to see on the comic book cover or the card.
Agreed. All right, well, we are going to an X-Men piece, I believe, next year for lot 17.
Yeah, so this is really cool. X-Men 14, page 13. This is by Clay and Seth Mann. I believe with help from my brother Otis. This is Chimera. It's Storm's daughter in like an alternate future, and she looks mad. I would not want her walking towards me with an unsheathed blade as I was laying down here. So I think this guy's like a clock on his head, and when it expires, he blows up. But I think she puts him out of his misery prior. So really cool piece. Is that for this one, Dave, or was that for the prior one? I'm sorry.
I think that was for the prior one, but
that's for the Hella to go with his other one. Yep.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just want to be sure, Dave. You let us know in the chat.
Yep, because this is lot 17.
But Clay and Seth Mann, and I mean the pencils from Clay here, inks, they're just beautiful. This is a really cool page. I like the diving tiger at the top, and then the full vertical character there. I just thought it was a beautiful piece of art, so wanted to bring it to the show. Prior one, no problem at all, David. Thank you very much for the support. Appreciate that.
Yeah, glad you got both of those prelim sets, David. Okay, then next up, lot number 18.
Ooh,
more Simone here.
So we got some vintage Simone Bianchi here. This is his very first published DC work. Title was Simone Bianchi was Shining Knight with Grant Morrison. This is issue number 2, page 11. What I really like about this one is to be honest with you, is the Hollywood sign. I like the Hollywood sign in it. Really beautiful overall page. This is early Simone work. It's got the copyright for DC Comics 2005 stamp on the back. $600 for fully published ink, tonal and ink wash page. Really dope. Yeah, I would say I agree with Wade. Badass.
Yeah, me too.
Great series. I agree, Comic Sam's. I agree. The hand panel's crazy good. Yeah, I mean, we know a lot of people shy away from hands. Not Simone. Not him in this case for sure. It's a very, very cool panel, and I just love the foliage, the building, the line work, and then to have all this in a fully ink wash painted page is really dope.
What year is this from?
2005.
2005. Wow.
So yeah, it's been 20 years for Simone doing published DC work this year, which has been really dope. Big congratulations for him, because he did some published stuff in Italy prior, but Shining Knight was his first big series here in the United States.
Well, this is very, very nice. Nice to see the consistency in his work.
What do we have here?
And what is the Rich Donnelly offering? We haven't even got the 19 yet. We're on 18.
Yeah, I was going to say we're on 18, but Rich, is that for this one?
Yeah, we'll see if he confirms. That's from before I was born. Marcus, if only.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I remember the first time I met Simone was at San Diego Comic-Con. It probably was 05, maybe 06. And oh, there we go. 18. He's confirming. So we take 550.
Yeah, you know what, Rich? Yes, I'll do 550 on that one for you.
All righty. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate the offer and the acceptance. Jason's here. What's up with Saturday afternoon? He's on Facebook, everybody. So he's not alone. There are several other people watching.
There's Facebook viewers out there.
There are, exactly. We have 172 people watching live right now, and at least I think 10 of them are over on Facebook. Jason's
thank you for popping in. I thought you would be at isn't there an art show this weekend? Or a convention somewhere?
I'm not sure. I think Comic Art Con is next month, and then oh,
No,
you're talking about the San Francisco one with Bashar's show. I don't
yeah,
know when that's
it's
either this weekend or next weekend. I forget actually. That's the San Francisco Comic Art
and then
show.
you get Emilio says he does both. He does YouTube and Facebook, so win-win.
Mhm. Jason says, "What did Donnelly just buy that I probably just wanted?" It's a piece on screen, actually. It's a DC artwork, Jason. We know
Jason,
you've been expanding your horizons of late.
yeah, we did have an X-Men page with Clay and Seth Mann. I know you're a big published X-Men guy.
Yeah, I mean, we can just show it really quickly before we move on, Jason, since we know you do love the X-Men. Clay and Seth Mann, X-Men 14. This one was priced at $600. Look at this. Jason pops in here and disrupts the entire show.
Jeffrey Cruz from Facebook. Facebook users should have to pay 10%
Well, we do like everybody. YouTube is a little bit more engaging because, again, we have 175 people watching right now. 165 are over at YouTube. So it is a little bit of a different experience based on what platform you're watching from. But hey, you can watch from anywhere. Maybe one day we'll even stream over on Twitch. But for now, it's just YouTube and Facebook.
Every time you do what Jason wants. I'll remember that for the future, Castro, for sure.
Oh
All right,
man.
let's
All
go on
right.
to the next one, Bill.
Yeah, we are going to lot 19 now.
All right,
Adam
now this
Kubert
one
Predator.
this is slick. 5x7, Adam Kubert Predator. This thing's absolutely beautiful. The detail in this thing is really, really good. Adam just knocks it out of the park when he does these. I got this the inaugural OAX. Just making a little bit of changes to my personal collection. So before it got to the website, I wanted to have this piece up here to give you guys first crack. But I don't know how many Adam Kubert Predators are, out there, even, published or not. But this one's pretty darn good. I really like it.
Agreed. Yeah, he did a fair number this year and last year. Those are always nice. I got one finally.
But yeah, really, really cool. Super detailed. I mean, Dave, I'm sorry. I actually thought about it. Dave, I thought about this when I thought about you when I put this in the show. You know what I mean? I know that you're a big Predator guy, and I think I've got one or two more pieces from my personal collection that are making their way out here. So, Dave, if you want to do a Predator bundle and you want to risk it with nobody, claiming these now, wait until the end and see if we can work it out. But Adam Kubert, Predator 5x7.
And again, that is Dave Kopecki, the man who brought home the most artwork from OAX, over 90 pieces, ladies and
Cheers
gentlemen.
to Dave. Thank you very much, man. It was awesome. Always good seeing Dave. Always good talking, original art and comics. And we have like-minded, collecting views on, especially with the Predator. So he was also an all-star at the auction, which I really appreciated.
That is for sure. I mean, he got that really nice Bart Sears.
The Sears was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we ever give out a trophy for most purchases, we'd have to retroactively give that to Dave for 2024 and 2025 because
I think it would have to be like it's really just a race between two. It's between Dave and Kat. Those are the only people that should have that every year, and it just goes back and forth between them.
So true. All right, well, this one's still out there. Lot 19 by Adam Kubert, priced at $600. We can take a look here at lot number 20. Little base here.
I brought one Goku piece. In the beginning, I was like, all right, I'll bring another one in. Dragon Ball Daiyama is just doing awesome right now. I really like it. This is super cool. Kale and Goo. It's Son Goku from Dragon Ball and Goku from Dragon Ball Z. 9x12. This is like the definition of perfect use of negative space. This is crazy. Kale's work is just, unfortunately, there's not enough of it out there in circulation. I just love his style. I love his work. I think I brought about 4 or 5 pieces to the show that I wouldn't have been mad if they didn't sell. This is definitely one of them. So Son Goku and Goku 9x12 Kale, $700. Yeah, this is great use of negative space. This thing is crazy. Kale's
very nice.
Is very, very unique, very recognizable.
So now where are you picking these kind of pieces up from?
I'm just finding them. I think I got this one directly from Scott's, I believe. Como last year or prior. I can't, to be honest with you, I can't, Como last year. I believe. But yeah, I just try to, when I see something, just try to pick it up and make sure I'm always looking. And I've been looking for stuff from Cal for a long time because, he doesn't sell a lot of his originals.
Hmm.
And I love his style. So whenever I get a chance to pick it up, as long as the subject matter is somewhat in my wheelhouse, I grab it because I just think his style is very, very cool. It's very distinguished, very unique. And Dragon Ball is right up my alley. So, once again, this is probably one of the 4 or 5 I brought that if it didn't sell, it wouldn't kill me.
I understand that. Let's see, lot 21 next. Bit of color here.
So this is
Mandalorian
really cool.
and
I actually
Grogu.
did a trade for this piece at OAX. I love Star Wars, but I'm not a huge Star Wars original art guy. This is by Hugh Trong. I looked them up on Instagram. Just some absolutely amazing work. This is Mandalorian and Child mixed media, 11 by 17, 750. This piece, it's got full bleed through. So it's Copics, airbrush, definitely mixed media, colored pencil. This piece is beautiful. It's one of the ones I would even say that the scan doesn't do it full justice. It's just really, really beautiful. The sunset, the tattered cape, the movement from it. It's just a super, super polarizing, definitely wall power piece of art for $750. I have a Deceited baby. Yeah, so Mandalorian themed here, but really, really beautiful, beautiful piece of art for sure. I just saw it, and like I said, I wasn't really familiar with the artist. I had to do some research on them and take a look, after and find them. It was done in 2020, so it's it's a couple years old. But I found him on Instagram and was able to look back and see some of the processes of some of the art. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece of art. So kind of just bought it with my eyes because I like the way it looked. He's
Yeah, no, it
sleeping.
is a very nice piece. He could be, but I did hear there was a lot of trading going on at OAX,
Yeah.
not art sales. So it's
And
always good to
it's
hear.
really cool because it seems like at OAX, that's, almost, it's like encouraged. People were walking around their portfolios. Hey, I love this piece. Would you take trade on it? Or I'm looking to, trade this towards something you have on your wall. I had a lot of those conversations. So it was really cool. And this was definitely one of my favorite pieces I picked up from the show. I just thought it was really dope.
All right, very nice. Well, this one's still available on 11 by 17. We got lot 22 next.
Yeah, this one also very cool. Chris Campana, this is a Hulk unused cover. So this was a cover he submitted to Marvel that they didn't end up using. He ended up doing another Hulk cover for him. But this is 11 by 17, full figure, all pencil, very detailed pencil on Strathmore board, 11 by 17, $750. Chris has been doing, I was lucky enough to sit next to him at New York Comic Con in 2018. Or I'm sorry, 2018, in 2024, last year. And he's just a great guy, great artist. He's been doing a lot more published work for Marvel. He just did a Helverine Helverine cover that just came out that I loved. He's like the master of layouts for jam pieces. A lot of people bring the original pencils to him to do the layouts for jams. I would definitely say that this was one of the better pieces that I've seen from him. I love the detail, so wanted to pick it up. And it was unused, but I think it's still, if you're a Hulk fan, it's a really beautiful cover, and the details of the pencils are insane. It's cover quality pencils for sure.
Matt,
2018,
Jason.
weren't you there in high school? Matt, thanks for the peach trade at OAX. Rich, of course, actually, shout out real quick, not to take away from, I did this trade with Rich, something really cool that I got for my own personal collection. It's the Neil Adams Inhumans complete color guide signed by Stan Lee, and I just love it because it's got a full black bolt in the center, and it's got some notes on the back, signed, and some other things. I just thought it was. I'm not very big into the the color stuff, but this one was right up my wheelhouse, and it was signed by Stan in the corner. So thank you for the trade, man. I really appreciate it.
That's awesome. Did you actually go over to the booth to see that, or did he bring it to show you?
Actually, so we had talked about it, believe it or not. This is how sometimes it works. We had talked about it last year, and it was right at the end of the convention, and it wasn't something we were able to get done. And in the middle of the convention, I think maybe Saturday or beginning of the day, Sunday, came over and just started talking. He was looking for a peach piece, and we were able to make something work, and that went right into my personal collection. So really cool.
All right. Well, a reminder there, this piece by Chris is still available for $750, lot 22. Now we've got a
Oh,
very nice Spider-Man for lot
guys, this is
23.
crazy. 9x12, Cal and Goo, Spider-Man, full torso. Again, I just think Cal's work is, just stunning. This Spider-Man is a great representation of his work. Like, to have this just not turn into like a gray mess. The tonal work here is absolutely amazing. The black shadowing under his arm and down the torso, and then like the blur of the web. This is a really detailed commission from him. 9x12 Spider-Man torso by Cal. Stunning Spidey. Emilio, I agree. This thing is crazy.
Yeah, I love how he just kind of wedges the tones in there, and you end up getting that Spider-Man image. And he's really just kind of playing with shapes more than anything.
Exactly. Like, even from the top of his head down to like his mask, how he has that like full line here that goes down all the way through and gets darker. And I mean, if Anthony says it's great tonal work, then it's got to be, right?
Exactly. He's seen a few pieces of art in his time.
He has. So Cal and Goo Spider-Man torso, 9x12, $750.
All right, that one is available. Then we have another Spidey, this
All
time by
right.
the gentleman who was in the chat earlier.
Yes, I had a couple people reach out to me about this. So this was a Spider-Man torso. It's the first one that Simone ever did when we started working together. It was a commission. The commissioner bought it. I was able to get it back from him when he wanted to move on, get something else into his collection, a bigger piece or something. I always loved this one from when I watched Simone create it, because I think it's a great example of his sponging technique. The spider sense in the background is the backgrounds, which is just crazy. And Simone's right now for these is $700 for a torso. And Spider-Man is going up and up, especially this cover, and it's gone. Alex, thank you for the claim. Appreciate it.
Yeah, congrats, Alex. You got a good one there.
Really, really great piece, man.
I was happy to get that Spider-Gwen piece from you
Oh man, that one was
late in 2024. Yeah, that is awesome. I mean,
yeah.
I love Simone's work. I mean, that, and I don't think that'll be the last piece I pick up by him either. I mean, he's just a phenomenal talent.
Yeah, and what I'm really proud of him is because he's always trying to evolve. He's always trying to do something new, add something new, new style. So some of his commissions that he's doing now, he's starting to add some Copics in there, some flashes of color, some things like that, and just trying to do, some newer techniques. But for me, like, his black and white tonal stuff with the Copic markers like this is just like pure. It just looks awesome. It's coming right at you, especially in this piece. So congratulations to Alex. Thank you. Yeah, Anthony, he came back when he was like, "Matt, look what I got." He was super excited. Thank you for working with him and being kind. We appreciate that. Simone's a Titanic talent. He is, and he also loves the movie Titanic. Another just absolutely crazy piece here. The Spider-Man was great. This one for me is even better. Wolverine torso 9x12 by Cal. These claws are razor straight for our boy Jason. And how that little subtle line from the gray Copics from the black that goes all the way up that makes your eye see the whole claw is just crazy. It is like a mind game. I just think these pieces are only going to go up. Cal's work when he's doing things like this, his commission list for Scott's right now is like 14 people deep. And he just knocked off like, I think 7 from when he was at MegaCon, but it's still long. This piece is a real stunner.
Yeah, no.
When does Simone Marvel? When Simone does Marvel, I'll be in. Yeah, well, he's doing Marvel now, Jason.
Yeah.
We had Ultimate Wolverine. We had an Ultimate Wolverine and some other covers that were available at AX. Nothing that I can show now. Is Cal doing published work? Absolutely, a lot of I have a couple of published covers coming up, but Cal's doing a lot of published covers now.
Yeah, very nice. We got to get on the Simone Di Meo Marvel train, Jason. You definitely
Yeah,
got to
I
do it.
mean, reach out to me directly. We did very well at OAX. Thankfully, I think we have one Marvel cover left currently. That hasn't been released, but ooh,
Need to get an offer there from
yeah, and that's one of
Brand.
my boys. I love Locke. He's a great guy. Locke, could you do 675 for me? Because I know it's got to get out to California. I'll work down to 675 for you on that one. You know what I like? Just show me. All right, I'll keep you in mind. I'll keep you in mind.
He's a very base kind of guy. He just
Yeah,
likes
just
it. It's simple. You know what I like? Show it to me, and I'll buy it if I
stays
like
right in the wheelhouse for sure.
it. All right, Locke. Well, we appreciate the 650 offer. It's 675 back to you if you can do it.
Okay,
And
thank you,
there we
Ron.
go. We got it.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, we're getting close to, well, not halfway through. We're getting there though.
Yeah, look at we're moving and grooving.
Yeah, we are. We got 180 people watching live right now. So let's take a look at lot
How many likes do we
26.
have? Real quick.
That's a good question.
That's
If you guys
important.
haven't hit that thumbs up yet, come on. We know Nick Barucci is our
Yeah.
regular cheerleader. We haven't seen him in the chat today, so no one's cheering everyone on. But please hit that thumbs up. And after the show, if you had a good time, leave a comment too. Those are always helpful to get these shows seen by many more people than those that are watching live afterwards. And what do we got here? We got a Black Panther page from issue 17, right?
Actually, two Black Panther
I was gonna
pages.
say,
So
is it two?
two Black Panther pages here, page 19 and 20, all Sal
There we
Voluto
go.
pencils with an amazing image in the first page, which is this is actually Zuri speaking to a young T'Challa, walking him through Wakanda. Sal Voluto, all pencils, young T'Challa going through, child in Wakanda. And then the second page, that's the next page, is a really great shot of Wakanda, Black Panther statues. Really cool. So two published pages, all pencils for $750. Really, really cool pencil work by Mr. Voluto. 19 and 20 for $750.
Very nice. Double page spread, technically, right?
Correct. He was testing. Aranga just called me, and I'm like, "Hey, man, is everything all right?" And then he's in the chat. He's like, "Nice, great, nice. Thanks for silencing the phone." I'm like, I always got my phone on silent, but if Aranga needed me, I was there. I was there. Yeah, great pages. What year are these? Oof, man, I'd have to look up. Give me 1 second. I can do it real quick. 2005.
2005.
2005.
Voluto was such the best choice for Black Panther. I mean, it just fits so well with the character and the just the theme for those books. I mean, yeah, you couldn't ask for a better artist.
Really dope.
All right. So that's lots 26. We got two pieces for that one, and then lot 27 we have a Koi Pell Scarlet Witch.
Here's another one that came out of the personal collection that if it doesn't sell, I won't be mad. 9x12 Olivia Koi Pell Scarlet Witch. I mean, she's just beautiful. This is a really, I just love Olivier. He is just love him as a guy, love him as, an artist, love his style. She's so beautiful. She's just got a softness about her. This is just a really, really cool Scarlet Witch. I got this done by Koi Pell at New York Comic Con last year. You just don't see him do a lot of stuff there. Migs, thank you, buddy. Migs, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, Miggs has one of my favorite calf galleries. But
Migs, if you don't follow Miggs's gallery, you should go give it a shot because he is a man of great taste, as they say. So thank you for buying that, man. Means a lot. Appreciate it.
Exactly. And how often do you even see something by Koi Pell come up on the market? And this is a nice piece. So
yeah,
wise decision there. But didn't get claimed. I would have bought it after the show was over. So, and again, that's what I like about the shows here with you, Matt. I mean, there's always something different that you don't get to see too often. And I mean, and I don't just mean on other shows that we do. In general, these pieces are harder to come by from a lot of the artists that you pick stuff up because you go to a lot of shows and you pick up a lot of art.
Yeah, I mean, I try to go out there and I know what a lot of people like. I know what a lot of people in the industry are kind of shooting for, but I also like to just bring a different little variety and some, different size pieces, different mediums, different things. But there's a couple mainstays, and if you can ever get a piece by Koi Pell or Joe Q or Todd McFarlane, those are just things. They're just, you just don't turn them down. And whenever I see Olivier, I make sure I make a beeline over to Kwan and make something happen because unfortunately for us, Olivier just doesn't draw as much as we'd all love because his stuff is just so incredible. So I'm always thankful to be able to add something new from him and get to talk to him.
I understand that. Well, congrats, Migs. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Again.
Thought this piece was really cool. This is Ariel Olivetti, Gladiator Hulk full figure. It's 11 by 17, fully painted in in gouache, which I believe is, or I believe this is gouache, with a little bit of white colored pencil in the back. I think this piece is just a really strong image of Gladiator Hulk. I tried to bring, I don't have a lot of Hulk in my personal collection, but I've had a lot of people been asking me about him. So I wanted to go out and get some Hulk art. And Olivetti is underrated in my opinion. He's done a lot of Marvel trading card sets that have really taken off. His painted work is really, really cool. And he's a great Argentinian painter. So good representative for Argentina in the comic book industry.
Agreed. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I love it being done on the
We're often used in Buffalo. You're right, Jason. You're right. I won't take you away from that.
Oh boy, man, he's
and this one is from this is from 2011. So I was able to get this in a trade deal. Thought it was really nice. $750. Gladiator Hulk from Olivetti.
Yep. Another artist we don't see enough work from. So thanks for bringing it today. And speaking of another artist we don't get to see too many pieces from.
Okay, come on. These are just incredible. This one also from my personal collection. I brought one out. I think I brought one out, 2 shows ago, Bill? Now, and then I brought one out, this one, 8.5 by 11. Just very simple, man in hat. This is Kim Jong to the T. He's a true master, gone way too soon. Anything that I can ever pick up from Kim Jong, I always try to. This is from 2018. Really, really cool piece of art. He just had such a unique talent. He was Simone Bianchi, and I use the word a lot. He was a juggernaut. Once Kim started drawing, it was just something incredible to see. And you don't get to see a lot of his stuff that ever goes up for sale or gets out there. So wanted to bring a Kim Jong-gi sketch to the show.
Yeah, the last time you did that, I picked up one from you too.
You sure did, yeah. Yep.
But again, it's back to that these are kind of hard to come by, a lot of these artists. So again, thank you for bringing these.
Yep, and obviously, again, you just don't. You never know, and unfortunately, I think he was in Paris doing a show at PSG drawing, and he was going to be on his way to New York Comic Con, and just didn't make it, and it was gone too soon. I just love his stuff. I encourage anyone, if you ever want to see something absolutely incredible, just go on YouTube and type in Kim Jong-gi drawing and just watch it. It's something you'll never see before. It's absolutely incredible.
All right.
Sure. So yeah, we all have had those moments. You know what I mean?
Oh,
absolutely. You just never know.
Right. You always think you can get another one. And yep.
Yep.
All right. Now the Escorza brothers.
Now this one also really cool. Escorza brothers. What I like about this one, I'm a sucker for tonal paper. Last Ronin, TMNT illustration. The amount of details that are packed into this piece are just crazy. This is a lot of bang for your buck here. They're going to charge you much more for something like this directly from the brothers. They've really exploded with the Last Ronin and their work on TMNT. I'm very good friends with Alberto Gonzalez, who reps them, and it's been a pleasure working with him and picking up some pieces. So this is directly from the Escorza brothers, and just a lot of action going, or a lot of different characters on here, a lot of things going on for your eyes to catch. I love one of the things I like is the Foot Clan in the back, in between his legs here in the background and in the back. So just really cool stuff. I wanted to bring some variety for some of the indie collectors, and I think Turtles is always an amazing representation for that, and wanted to bring the Escorza brothers in as well. Last Ronin was great. It really was. Yeah, it does look like something they would have used for an ad, Gustavo. It's not, though. I want to be clear. It's unpublished to my knowledge. If it is, then you got a great deal.
It should be published. Let's see. Caesar's asking if you can do 700 on the Olivetti.
Gladiator Hulk. Who was that for? Oh, Caesar. That's one of my guys. Yeah, Caesar, for sure, man. Absolutely. Thank you for popping into the chat today. I can do that for you, no problem.
Awesome. Thank
And
you, Cesar.
and we'll discuss Caesar about how it's going to get to you. You know what I mean? We'll make it work. I'm sure I can hand it to you in person.
Okay. That's another good purchase. And like you said, that's a vintage one from
Yeah,
2011.
2011.
And I don't know. I saw Emilio ask the question over on Facebook about how the brothers work, and I've never been really familiar with how they kind of do their pieces together. But
So yeah, I've seen it. It's actually one of the most craziest processes you've ever seen. Excuse me. They're like a hive mind. So one of them will do pencils, and then the other one starts the inks. And when he gets tired, or the one finishes the inks, he starts the pencils, and then the other one steps in and does the ink. It's literally the definition of pencils and inks done by the Escorza brothers. It is. They can like. I think their brains are like linked in some way, shape, or form. They just pass back and forth. Dave knew exactly what I was going to say. They just pass back and forth. It's something really cool to watch. Los Bros Ronin 800. Anthony, if you can do 850 for me, I'll do it for you.
all right. Well, thank you for that offer, Anthony. We appreciate that.
Marcus. One brother takes the offers and the other brother makes the prices.
Well, that is an interesting way for them to work, of course. I mean, the idea that they can just jump in at any point in time. Usually, it'd be one doing the
No,
prelim, or layouts and that sort of thing, and the other one finishing it. But that's cool.
it's
And
crazy.
thank you, Anthony. Anthony at 850 for lot number 30.
Yes. Let me put this Scorza Brothers 850.
I think I actually got my first Discorza Brothers piece from Anthony. I should have Heroes kind of about a year ago or so. Oh boy, giving the action in the chat. Thank you, Anthony. All right.
Give you some XXX action. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We will never forget that.
No, it
Still,
was
the most viewed show on the channel. I think we're well over 20,000 views on that thing
and
already.
still climbing.
Yep, every single day.
All right, here we go. Full figure John Romita Jr. Spider-Man on wall, pencils 11 by 17. It's on a little bit of a thicker board. Real tight pencils. And what I liked about this one is if you're a big pencil fan, it's already beautiful and it's done. But the way that this one was drawn is perfect to get inked by, Hannah or whatever inker you'd like. Personally, I recently got some vintage pencils inked by John Beatty, and he absolutely Romita Jr. pencils, and he absolutely killed it. This piece is stunning. Nice JR, definitely very, very detailed, and I love the full shading of the pillar. So taking this to an inker and really getting it either blue lined or inks over pencils would be something super cool. But $1,200 for the Romita Jr. And Nick Barucci, good to see you, man. Congratulations. I have not been able to contact you. Sorry, Bill, but I've been meaning to reach out to Nick and wanted to say congratulations on your award, being in the most influential people in comics. Congratulations on that, and always a pleasure to talk to you. Missed you at OAX this year, but definitely plan on reaching out and chatting with you soon.
You had a question on the year on this one, though.
The Romita Jr., I do not have a year on it. Nope, I got it in a trade. I don't know what. I did not get this one directly from John himself, so I don't know what year this was from. I would, if I had to guess, though, I would guess in the last 5 years. I would guess it would be post-COVID, just from the style on it, and I know how he's been doing them, so I would guess in the last 5 years.
All right, and Gustavo mentions that Mark Morales would do something really nice ink-wise as well as Mr. Hanna, but blue line it, please, so you can save the pencils. Yeah, that's always a matter of choice, right? Some people like to blue line their pencil pieces and keep both, and others prefer to to have the inks done right on the board. At the end of the day, it's really down to preference of the current caretaker of the piece.
I actually got this piece from Bobby. He's in the chat. And he says 2021, 2022. So there you go. There,
oh,
thank you, Bobby. Appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat as well, my friend.
All right, so we got this one at
always a pleasure
$1,200.
working with Bobby.
Oh
Easy
yeah,
going, straight to the.
I've emailed a few times with Bobby. So
yeah, this one is absolute stunner. Joe Quesada, like real tight, super detailed pencils, 9 by 12, $1,200. Just an absolutely awesome Spider-Man from Joe Q. Was this one in the email, Bill?
I don't think that I included that one in the
Ooh.
email. Alex is asking 1,000 for it as an offer, just so you know. But I don't think I put that one in there. I thought about it though, because again, how often do you see a lot of the Casada stuff that comes around these days is more of a head sketch or
Right,
barely
exactly.
a bust, and this is almost full figure, so very rare.
Yep, and I appreciate it, Alex. If it doesn't sell at the end because you got another piece, I can do it for you. But none of these have been on my website or anything yet, so I'm going to try to hold firm on the 1,200 here because, as Bill said, you just don't see a lot of it. And if you do see something like this, it goes right into somebody's personal collection, and it's already a good price. I mean, if you want to get something like this from them, I can tell you it would be more expensive than this. So I'm going to try to stay. Not that I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to try to stay at the 1,200. And if it doesn't sell at the end, then we can talk.
All right. Now,
Do you
yeah,
deliver to the UK? Not in person. I can ship it to the UK for sure. We'll talk about shipping prices. Normally, what I do on that is I split the shipping with you. But also if you want to pay for my flight and send me to the UK wherever you are, I'd love to give it to you in person. You know what I'm saying?
the personal white glove touch from
Exactly.
that Ditullio.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man, I love that. You get a little vacation out of it too.
Exactly. I don't know where it is in the UK. I'm willing to go though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right, so this one's available at $1,200, and it was lot 32. So
Yes.
let's take a look. Nice color piece coming up here.
Yeah. So once again, for my personal collection on this one, man, I really like this. Somebody I wish um, did a lot more published work. I've always loved Stephanie Hans. If you're not familiar with her artwork, she's just a brilliant, brilliant watercolorist. I wish she did more stuff. Her style is so unique. It's so beautiful. This is a full figure, Scarlet Witch, all watercolors. 11 by 17. I got this from her at New York Comic Con 2020 maybe, or 2019. I think it was right before COVID, but really just a stunner of a painting. I love like the subtleness of the power being used up in her hand there, but then it also kind of like folds right into her hair, and you get the different lighting from her power on the hair. Just a really stunning piece. And I just think I wish Stephanie did more work. I have a Black Bolt by her. I have a Scarlet Witch, Death Dealer. I have all my my personal favorite characters, and she just does amazing stuff. I'm a really big fan of her work.
Oh, same here. I love that.
Will I drive the piece to Jersey? Jason, I would fly it to you. Jason, I would fly it to you. I wouldn't drive. I would fly it to you. I could make a weekend out of it and go maybe buy some stuff from you, or we could go hunting. I could drop it to New Jersey if you want something.
He's willing to buy you a ticket on an Amtrak.
I would prefer a stipend towards my flight because the Amtrak's going to be about $38 in about 3 days.
There you go, Eric. Amtrak to Jersey is first class.
Yes, it's first class because there's only one class. I mean,
That's right.
yes,
shoot.
Sam, you're right. It was 2018. I forgot. You and I we got it together. Yes, Comic Sam's was my buddy Sam was with me, and yeah, I could go see Anthony. There you go. We can do dumps. We can do what's it called? Bin dives. We'll do some bin dives through Anthony's warehouse. It'll be a blast.
Exactly. I haven't even done that yet. Oh man. All right. So this
I've
piece by
never made
Stephanie's
my way
cool,
to the
though.
Romita Mansion, so we'll be even there.
All right, that's true. If you ever go there, I'm going to make a special point of going on that trip with you as well, because I just want to see the look on your face.
I honestly, it would be like kid in a candy store. Like when the art students came to OAX, that would be me at Berkey's house. That was like what I was like in Anthony's. I was just like, oh my God, it's just like so cool to see this much art, and you just want to keep searching. It's just a really cool feeling.
Agreed. And hey, we got 194 people watching this thing on YouTube
We
and
need some more
Facebook right now.
likes.
I want to see that. Yes, we need more likes, but go out and tell your friends. I want to cross 200 before this show is over.
Can we do a full screen on or like a half screen with no art real quick, me and you?
Yeah, sure.
What is the like number that we need to get to for you to put the cat mask on? The real cat mask, Bill.
No, not on a Saturday afternoon. How can you ask me that, Matt?
If we hit 150, you got to put the mask on. That's 3/4 likes.
At the end of the show. Only at the end of the show.
I'll
for
take
my
it.
sign off.
Okay.
But I don't even know where we're at. So that's when everybody,
Nick,
guys like, you know, Nick.
191 with 80 likes. That means I got to almost double the like count. That's a fair bet.
All right, fine. If we can hit that number, I'll do it.
Guys, text
Only
your
for you,
sisters,
Matt. If
text your
anybody else
brothers.
asked me to do this, I wouldn't do it. Jason in the chat, if he would have asked, I would have said no. Not
But
at
I
all.
know what the chat wants. I know what the chat wants.
Yes, exactly. But this is almost like a gladiator. You know what the chat wants. You must give them what the chat wants.
Everybody sign on from a different. Go grab your iPads, your secondary cell phones.
Oh
Call
man,
your
I haven't had
sisters
enough
and your
Zevia
brothers.
yet.
Do everything.
Right, exactly. Just you know, open your phone up, do it from there, do it from different yeah, exactly. Get your grandma to do it right now. Call her up, tell her to turn on YouTube. Get them over here. We're you know, but the numbers are dropping. We're at 188 right now. So
No, guys. Maybe it's more people leaving to call their friends to get on. That's the only thing we can think. All right.
Moving right along.
Yeah, I give like the Maximus speech when you're putting
Exactly.
the mask
Are
on.
you not entertained? That's how I'll sign off. But we did hit the halfway point with lot 33. So let's see, where are we going to from there? Lot 34 is a Jim Lee piece.
All right, same thing. I've seen some of these before. I want to go back to like the Stegman headshot. I've seen some Jim Lee buck slips before. They're obviously pricey as with all Jim Lee works, but this one is the personally the best one I've ever seen. It's Wolverine. It's on the DC buck slip. This is his like entry level commission, but the detail on this one, I mean, as you can see in the scan, it's crazy. It was done in 2024. I got it at the very end of last year. I've had it for like 3 or 4 months. 1750. It's 3.75 by 7.5. But once again, like with the Adam Kubert, it's a big thing. Come in small packages. This piece, is just extremely, extremely detailed. All of the work in the mask, in the face, the hatching, the shadowing, just a really, really awesome Jim Lee Wolverine.
That is a good one. You won't see too many Marvel characters on a DC paper, but Jim Lee can do that. He has the authority.
There's only a few guys that'll pull that move, and Jim's one of them. But yeah, I know, but completely understand. I know they're pricey. I get it. But like, if you're looking for a really good representation of a Jim Lee Wolverine that you're not trying to spend 10 grand, 20 grand on, this is a really cool option. And I thought this one was probably one of the best ones I've ever seen as far as the detail that goes into it. So wanted to bring it to the show. All
right, 1750 on lot 34. Lot 35 is next. Very next.
Yeah, this one's awesome. So Mark Bagley, Scott Hanna, pencils, direct ink over pencils, full figure illustration, 11 by 17. You don't see Bagley doing full figures too much anymore. I personally don't think, from what I've heard recently, he's not doing them at conventions anymore. He'll do the chest up type of stuff. And Hanna really killed this one on the ink. So full figure, direct pencils or direct ink over pencils, Mark Bagley, Scott Hanna, just a classic Venom. Really, really cool piece. I love the shading on it, the big crazy muscles. This is like the 90s Venom that I grew up reading, that I really loved. It was just super cool.
No, I agree, and I did feature that one in the email that I sent out because I liked it a lot too.
Yeah, this is cool, and I love like the just a little offset square background, calf muscles. Yes, that's what I like. Marcus, yes, the comic art fans' muscles.
Mm-hmm. Flexing right here, right now.
Yep. So beautiful piece here, real stunner. Yeah. Okay. Emilio just confirmed he's only doing heads at shows, and the only options I've seen via McDonald Ops were from Spencer, and now I don't know the last time Spencer's done one of those or whatever it is, but it's harder to find these for sure, and to get something inked by another inking legend like Scott over the pencils. Just a really cool piece.
Agreed. So 1750 on that one. And First Avenger says we're up to 107 likes.
Keep them climbing, boys.
Now wait, no, we didn't specify which Captain America. Matt, I assume you want the vintage one, the one that's the most uncomfortable to wear.
Bill, you know there's only one real.
All right, I didn't know if I could wiggle out of that one. All right, well, let's see. We haven't hit 150 yet, so let's keep this thing rolling. Maybe we can get the show over.
Keep it climbing, boys and girls. Okay.
Right. Oh,
really
man,
cool piece here. I ran into a lot of, obviously OAX had its debut of CAX with the Card Art Expo. I ran into a lot of, card collectors. A lot of people were asking me if I still had any 2018. I was able to work a deal out to secure this one back. So this is from the smallest subset. So this is Marvel Masterpiece 2018, the Battle Spectra. It's two characters battling. This one's Hercules versus Amatsu Nikoboshi. It's 10 by 14, fully painted in all acrylics. You can see the card and the published card in the bottom image here. Really beautiful piece, 1750. And for anybody that buys this, or I have the card, and when I see Simone next in May, I'll have him autograph the card and send it to you if you'd like, at no charge.
Very nice.
Yeah, Stingray, I had to look too. You gotta look it up. They are a Marvel character, and Simone, when you do Marvel Masterpiece, they give you a list of characters that you can choose from and what you can do and who's untouchable due to licensing agreements and stuff. And for the Battle Spectra, he was actually just given the list, and this was one of the ones that he painted. 10 by 14 published trading card, Marvel Masterpiece. Under 2K, going to be hard to find something like that. The last Masterpiece I sold was 15,000. So it was an 11 by 17 one, but clearly not, just Hercules and a different character, but still really great value here. Another name for stingrays.
Jason's on fire today.
Yeah, he came in on Facebook, went to YouTube, dropping, he's dropping knowledge for all of us here.
Oh man! All right, so where are we going to? Lot 37.
Yeah,
Coipel and Danny Mickey piece.
Yep. So this is a Avengers 503, page 8. Olivier Coipel, Danny Mickey, Avenger. Yeah, like I said, Avengers 503. This is the bottom panel where she's asking Agatha, like, where are my kids? And she starts to realize that they're figment of her imagination. It's a really cool kind of like pivotal page in the story. But I mean, for the Agatha in the top panel with the hood there, and then Scarlet Witch in the top panel with the hood there entering in, and then her taking the hood off and screaming at the bottom. I mean, it's classic Coipel. Just amazing inks by Mickey. 1750 on this one. Once again, just I'm such a fan of Coipel, and I think Mickey really did amazing inks on this one. So 1750 for this guy.
Yeah, that's really nice. I love that last panel.
The last panel is crazy. It's just absolutely beautiful. With Agatha getting all of her own show and all that type of stuff now, I think a lot more people are interested in her, and it's been cool because what happens with these shows, even if they're not blistering successes or amazing, I'm always thrilled when more shows get made of Marvel comics or comics based stuff, because it shines light on characters that we all know and love that maybe the general character might not know, or general public might not know, and then they go and find out about that character and get to see the cool stuff that we've seen throughout the years from reading. So really unique.
Agreed. And thank you, Nick Barucci. He says if we do hit 150 likes, he'll throw in a Mannix limited edition foil cover to give away that he'll send to me, so we can do that on a show in the future.
Nick, thank you, because once again, we know what the people want, and if we've got to do a giveaway, free shipping, whatever we need, that's what we're gonna do on this show here,
brother. Oh boy, Jason says we're at 110, so it's
climbing.
It is climbing. It's not climbing really fast, but it's climbing. All right, so that's lot 37. What do we got next here? Oh, that's right. We got a Spidey by Assad here. This is on 11 by 17 as well.
Yep, horizontal, landscape orientation. Spider-Man web slinging through the city from Assad. Assad's just, in my opinion, one of the best watercolor painters going for a long time. I love the pose in this one. I love the way that the city's blurred in the background. I love essentially the motion that he's able to put into this piece, from him flying through the city with kind of that like haze going through it. Just a really, really beautiful piece. And I just think we don't see enough Assad Spider-Man. So 11 by 17, 1750. I know this is lower than, his commission rate for some of the bigger stuff that he's been doing. Yeah, it's a complete doozy. So I wanted to bring this to the show and put it on here before I debuted it on the website. It's I believe if somebody's interested, I was wrong. It's not 11 by 17. It's 12 by 16. So I want to apologize on that. It's 12 by 16, and it's done on Arches watercolor paper. So it's definitely a thicker piece of board here. I know Assad uses a lot of water, so he uses the thicker, more heavy grammed Arches paper, so it can absorb the water and doesn't give that rolling. So it's 12 by 16. Yeah, exactly. A4 watercolor. The Paul Dunn show. Paul, come on, dude. You could frame it like this if you wanted to. I mean, he definitely signed it. You know, he signed it for it to be horizontal. But if you're a vertical guy, still works. So up to you.
All right, and Jason says we should give it away today if we get there. So we're at 118, and that's fine. We can. I've got the giveaway tool open. If we get to that point where we hit 150, whatever time that is, I can throw in a hashtag for you people to get the giveaway. That Nick has so graciously offered everybody in the chat.
It's. I'm sorry, I agree. It's not A4. A4 smaller. It's close to A3, but not. It's 12 by 16.
Alrighty, so we got this one still out there, 1750. Go ahead to lot 39 right now.
Oh, this one was one of the pieces that I brought that if it doesn't sell, it wouldn't kill me. This is a Fabrizio De Tomaso Wolverine. I got this at New York Comic Con 2024. Fabrizio is slowly emerging as one of my favorite painters. I absolutely love this piece. I love the grit. I love the crack in the armor on the suit. I love the reflection off the claws, the lighting on the side of his helmet there from the reflection off the claws or his mask. I think the anatomy is perfect. I just love this piece, and Fabrizio's starting to do. He's been painting for Disney for Italy for a long time, and he's starting to do more and more published works. I think he's done maybe 7 or 8 covers total, like 3 for DC and 4 for Marvel or something. But I really enjoy Fabrizio's work, and I'm starting to really avidly look for his stuff. The quality is insane. So I wanted to bring this to the show for people to see, but I absolutely love this piece. Classic 90s Wolverine, fully painted, all acrylics by De Tomaso.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's kind of a classic Bill Sienkiewicz badass pose there too. You know, I get
You're
that
right,
vibe. We're a little Teixeira too. I mean, I see a lot of different stuff going on in here that I like. Very, very well done.
Yep. The fact that Marcus just keeps typing justice for Big Phil.
Poor Big Phil.
We tried. Listen, I screamed Big Phil. I screamed Large Phil. There was it just didn't happen.
I see Rich's.
Oh, Byron, good to see you, man. Yeah, Byron. He was drawing. So what's crazy about this one is this is a convention work from him. This was done at the show. This wasn't done at the studio. So he painted this at New York Comic Con, which I think also gave it, me another level of loving his work, because working with artists and knowing how comfortable they are in their studio and producing, their best work, for this to be done at a convention and how clean it came out. It's really, really great piece.
Agreed. And Rich Donnelly, Jason is correct. This will be a giveaway to everybody in the chat, for the whole chat community pulling together to reach 150 likes on YouTube. On YouTube only. We're not adding YouTube to Facebook. Thumbs up over there.
Caveats, chat. Now he's
I got it right. Hey, you didn't. I'm finessing the rules right now. So, all right. Well, this one's still available, $2,000. Let's take a look at lot 40 now. Ryan Stegman again.
Ryan Stegman, Superior Spider-Man #2, page 10, splash page. Huge Spider-Man, Spidey swinging through, 11 by 17, $2,000. This page for me is really cool. I love the giant Spider-Man with the Spider-Man swinging through in between. A lot of bricks. Anthony would probably try to count all of these and do a raffle for it. I have no idea how many there are. But it's a lot, and it's all Stegman. Just a really beautiful piece. There's some really cool use of whiteout all around. It's hard to see in the scan, but there's whiteout all around Spider-Man's shoulders that go all the way up and around his body. Just a really beautiful piece of art, and Superior Spider-Man splash page by Stegman.
Man.
Raj, thank you. Appreciate it, Raj. Great eye. Thank you, man.
Congrats, Raj. A nice pickup. Stegman's work is always going to be sought after. That's a good one. Got that there. Okay. Nick says we only have 18 likes to go. How did that happen?
Come on, guys.
Somebody's
I
paying
actually think
people.
18 is too many. We should be in the single digits right now. This is what the chat wants.
Oh man, yep. We're I don't
The
know what to
next
say right
one
now.
is also targeted directly at Dave Kopecky. So this is a Simone Bianchi Predator prelim unused. To be very honest, this was done in 2021. This was supposed to be a cover, and the editor asked Simone to change things so many times that it got past the deadline, and Simone was like, nah, I'm not, I don't want to, I can't keep changing everything. So it never got published, but it was one of the ones where he did a full pencil, then a complete wash like this, and then a full painting, which a good friend of mine has. But I love this one because it's got the Predator like silhouette with the helmet in the background, and then the unmasked Predator with the giant spear. You don't get to see him with that like spear that starts off small and like expands too long, too often. And this one is pencils, inks, ink washes, and acrylic paints. And it is signed on the back, Bianchi 2021.
That is really nice.
I mean, look at the fit. I mean, this guy is just mean. This is the last guy you want to see. I now know what Arnold was thinking. You know what I mean? If you've seen the movie, you all know the line. But this is a really cool piece. I just, for me personally, I love the Predator. But the reason why I bought it from Simone in 2021 was because of the composition. I thought the composition was just very, very cool.
No, it is, and 11 by 17 is really makes it special.
Yep. Really cool. Actually, it's probably bigger than that, to be honest. Yeah, it is bigger. It's oversized. It's 13 by 20, actually.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
You were underselling it.
That's a mistake by me, but I will show you. I don't know why this is, but it was like this up here is taped. So I don't know if it was to, for a scanner or for whatever, but he did add some like these are taped here. So it's, total is 13 by 20, but it's probably closer to like 12 by 18.
All righty.
Well, the CA got you pushing too many pencils. Classic. One of the best lines in the movie, really.
Uh-huh. All right, we got one
around the world.
Another color piece here.
Now this one's really cool. Great character. Luke Cage, Sweet Christmas, Simone Bianchi, Marble Masterpiece 2018. Luke Cage, 9x12, fully painted. This is the published card for Marble Masterpiece. This was in the main base set. So it was published in the base set. It was published in the What If set, which is what you see in the corner there. The What If set of Marble Masterpiece is when they put the comic titles over the card. So the base was just the card art, and then they put the comic titles over the card. So you can see, Sensation, Origin Issue, Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, Luke Cage sprinting away from the explosion, painted in full acrylics. I love the way Simone did the veins here, throughout his body, and the water, the step like in the puddle down at the bottom is such a really cool, unique touch with those like blue turquoises to balance off the oranges for the explosion. Actually, you know what, Josh, you're not the first person to say that, and I completely agree with the color palette and how it was done. Very still freeze-like in that aspect. But, Luke Cage, Upper Deck Marvel Masterpiece 2018, published trading card for $2,000. You're not going to see too many of them, lower than this. Like I said, I tried to bring some really cool pieces from the card sets that people have been asking me about from CAX. So I wanted to bring out the Luke Cage. It
is very nice.
So, yeah, the live art on this one is 9x12, but the board it's on, it's actually a lot bigger. It's 10 by 15. So the live art's 9x12, but it's 10x15 on the paper itself.
I've never seen Jason so excited before.
This is what it means to us.
He's cheering everybody on. All right. Well, this Simone piece is still out there, $2,000. And let's see, we got some color pieces continuing here for the next few. Little bloody Old Man Logan.
Yeah, this is one of the other ones that I brought. I think we're on 3 now of the ones that if it doesn't sell, I wouldn't be mad. But this one is beautiful. Steve McNiven, Old Man Logan, bloodied and battle damaged, literally bullet holes burning through his body. 2,250. From what I understand, Steve is not doing these, like at conventions currently. He's doing interiors on a big book right now. So you're not like these type of commissions are kind of closed at the moment. Really beautiful piece. Yeah, Matt, congratulations, man. I know you were eyeing this one. Great pickup, and it's cheaper than if Felix would have dropped it on his website by a couple $100. So congratulations, man. Thank you.
Yeah, great pickup, Matt. 8 likes. 8 likes. All right, everybody. You just need 8 more thumbs up. I'm not doing it. I'm not casting one. Matt, you better not do one. You already did it, didn't you?
What did I do?
Did you put a thumbs up on this video?
Oh, right before we even started, I supported the channel. That's not about this mask.
Oh, okay. All right. 7 left. 7 left. I'm not putting it on when it happens. I'm going to put it on the sign off.
We'll see, Bill. We'll see.
Right.
Somebody text Berkey because he would for sure be in here rallying likes for this. This is almost for him. I had a lot of people reach out to me for this one on Instagram. This is one of my favorite pieces that I brought for this art drop. Alex Maleev, Daredevil, fully painted, all watercolors, 13 by 19. I think originally this was supposed to be like a poster for Netflix. It is not published. If it was published, it's published work as far as quality goes, but it is not published. Otherwise, I'd be asking a lot more for it. But I just love Maleev's Daredevil and how he captured the essence of Charlie Cox here, Bill's second cousin. And, the transition here from the deep reds to the orange all the way down to this purple here, really just stunning, fully painted, $2,500. Just really, really strong piece.
People are sick in the chat. That is very nice, though. Very, very nice piece.
Yep.
And again,
like
Maleev isn't somebody.
Like even like down here, like where it starts, there's like grays and purples, and like it was kind of got muted in the scan of like where he did it for, like especially in the knee pad. It's just really super dope.
Agreed. Nick Verrucci's throwing you an offer. He's offering you $2,000. No pressure.
2,000, no pressure. Nick, if you could do 2,250, I'll do that for you. It would be a pleasure if this went to you.
All right.
And no pressure for you. You let me know. But
okay.
I sold the promo poster to Kevin F for AM. It's in his office. That's awesome, Anthony.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, we're hung at 149.
Guys, somebody do the right thing here.
And just remember, you could also do the right thing by clicking it and removing your.
You would never do that, chat. You wouldn't. But Maleev Daredevil.
All right. Well, let us know, Nick. But thank you for that.
Nick, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
All right. Next up, Sarah Pacelli. This is great.
Nick, if we could do half up front, half in 30 days, absolutely for you. No problem. Guys, this piece is just awesome. Sarah Pacelli, landscape, Miles and Gwen, web swinging, full detail, 2 characters. Nick said done. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that, man.
Thank you very much, Nick.
Congrats. This one's awesome.
Here, I've got a bit of a larger scan. Kind of cuts off Spider-Gwen a little bit there, but gives you a little bit more detail.
Yeah, I was going to say, perfect, because if you can see, I love the way she did the details here in Gwen, the line work, the rubble coming through. Just a really, really sick piece. And another person who we just don't see enough of their artwork floating around, in my opinion. Sarah's work is awesome. I've always been a huge fan of hers. And Bill, we did it! We did it! Let's go!
Everybody's so happy now. 154. Oh,
maybe 150 was low, Bill. I swindled you.
You did. We should have said 200. Yeah, you did, boy. I'll be a little bit wiser the next time we do this, Ditullio.
No, Bill. This was a fluke.
It was a fluke.
But this is really cool. 12 by 18. Miles and Gwen, Sarah Pacelli, stunner.
It is, and I will say I literally had to dust this thing off because it has not been worn in over a year. So I'm
Oh,
just
there's
saying
Len,
this
the
is a
man
special
himself, the
moment
Super Bowl
at the
champion.
end of the show tonight.
End of the show. Do you think you should put on the regular one first and to warm yourself up?
Oh no, no. And I'm gonna have to like step away from the camera for a few minutes to put this thing on because again,
I'll
this
entertain the
was meant
chat,
for
bro.
like a 5-year-old child.
Exactly.
Berkey loves seeing me try to put this thing on because
It
I
for
mean,
sure is for a kid. And like Berkey's every time Berkey's like, no, Bill, it's an adult mask. It's
uh,
definitely not.
no, no, it might split in half when I try to put it on this time since it hasn't been worn in over a year. But we'll see. We'll see when the time comes. Oh, Southern Comic Geek feels cheated because of that. Come on,
No.
guys. The mask, right? Exactly. You want to see me cry out in pain? Jeffrey Moy is offering 300 on lot number 4, and I forget what the actual price on the
Godtail
was.
Black Cat.
That's right.
You wanna know what, Jeffrey? Art Boy Moy, right? That's Jeffrey?
Jeff Moy, artist Jeff Moy,
Yeah.
phenomenal
You know what, Jeff?
friend of the show.
Yeah, you did a really cool Black Bolt for me mystery sketch one year. So you know what?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
For you, I will do that, brother. Sure. 300. Let's do it, Jeff.
Perfect. All right. Congrats, Jeff. And we didn't things got a little nutty the last time we did mystery sketches, and I didn't ask Jeff about that, but we'll definitely keep him in mind for the May show if he's got some time for us.
Casra, yes. Now I have StreamYard coverage, so I can show that. Casra, I can show that now. That is very. I think when the CEO makes a standing declaration, we have to stand by it, right? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, exactly. I'll put it on right away.
Bill, like 2 hours into this, half hour 45 of the show is like, what did I do this for?
Yeah, I'm really starting to regret this. Only a little bit though. Not that bad.
All
But I
right, let's
still will
move
have
on to
to
the
step
next
off
one. I don't
camera
want
and
to
put
keep.
this
I
thing
don't want
on.
to. We'll keep it
This
going.
thing has it's got ear holes and stuff on it. I mean,
No,
this is
Bill,
not
like,
this.
does it smell like legitimate like rubber? Like, does it have that like? Yeah.
Oh man,
Love
yeah,
it.
it will have an accident after the show, so that I never have to wear it again.
Yeah,
I
it's gonna
guarantee
like
you.
get attacked by the cat.
Exactly. And I'll send it back to Berkey in shreds.
Yep, in
But
pieces.
okay, all right.
All right.
We still got about 20 pieces to look at here, everybody. So, oh, and we do. Oh, the giveaway. The giveaway. We did say we do a
Yep.
giveaway. So here's the deal. I'm gonna click this start on the giveaway for everybody. If you enter the hashtag hashtag CAPMASK, CAPMASK, in the chat, you will be entered into the giveaway. So that will be for the special Mannix foil cover that Nick said he would contribute. So there you go, Jerry, and well, heck, even comic art fans is has entered
Yeah,
this.
they want like comic art fans. It's like we should.
Everybody's
We
been
want to
waiting for
remember
this.
this.
I'm looking at the count. It's already up to 33. Oh, 41. Man, everybody wants in on
Everybody's
that.
in.
Oh boy, cap mask. Yeah. Well, I'll make sure that I get a little banner in here because we'll do the drawing at the end of the show, so everybody has a chance to get in on this. And as far as who with the cap mask thing, you can email. Whoever wins it will have you email me, but we'll talk about that when we get to that point. Boy, oh boy,
All right.
67 people are already entered into this. All right. Well, we got 20 more pieces of art to look at here.
Yeah.
And next up, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's right. The Clayton Crane.
Yeah, this one's really cool, guys. X-Men villains shot here. 9x12, fully painted Clayton Crane with Apocalypse, Strife, and Sinister. Really cool painting here. It is from 2017. Really beautiful. This is not the $500 for 5 minutes. This is a beautiful painting by Clayton, even though it's a little bit smaller. His bigger stuff is just going for Boku money. So wanted to go 3,000 here. I think it's a really cool X-Men villain shot. I think Strife is a character that maybe doesn't get enough love. I just love the design. So 90s, really cool, large. The Sinister out of these three is my favorite. Just looks really amazing. And then obviously you have the big brooding apocalypse in the background from Clayton. So really cool piece. You don't get to see a lot of fully painted, fully done Clayton Crane painted pieces go up and out for sale all the time. So I wanted to debut this one at the show.
All right, very nice. So we are at $3,000 for that one. Everybody's enjoying the Cap
Strike
Mask.
is coming back in the new Deadpool Wolverine book. Jason didn't even know that. Wow, that's awesome. But yeah, take a look. He's really cool. All right, this one also one of my favorite pieces that I brought to the show. Once again, big fan of Olivier. Here is Olivier Coipel Apocalypse Hasbro toy art, 11 by 17. The live art itself, it's a full figure, pencil and ink. The live art is 7.5 by 11, so almost 8 by 11. And here's what's really cool about this one, guys. Not only X-Men Apocalypse, X-Men 97 villain, but it comes with the toy signed by Olivier. So you get the toy art and the Hasbro toy together for $3,000. Quan's got some of these on his site for much more. I was able to work out a deal to get this one. I had my eye on it for a while. I was going to start an Apocalypse collection. I've since kind of decided that was against it because it's just another thing I have to continue to collect because I won't give up on it. So I just wanted to bring this to the show and debut it here. So it's the Series 3 Hasbro villain set. This one came out with Cyclops, Cable, and Gladiator, and then Apocalypse was the fourth in the set. So you get the original art and you get the toy signed by Coipel.
Yeah, that is very, very, very nice.
Yeah, I brought it up to Olivier and at New York Comic Con to have him sign this. He was like, I never even, some of the artists, it's crazy. They do these works and they never even get to see what the published piece looks like, where it ends up, whatever it is. So it was the first time that he had gotten to see the toy, which I thought was really dope.
Sweet. And I have to say, I like Goo's suggestion that not only does the winner get the comic, but they can also get the mask too. That way,
Boy, Bill, I don't agree with that. It's too much to give away. We should auction that for charity, Bill.
Oh, all right. We can hold on to it for charity.
We should auction that to charity. Sweet deal. T-Ted, I agree. This is a really good price for a Coipel full figure published image with the toy. So really cool. I just wanted to drop it on the show.
All right, very nice. So this next one's a good one.
Yep. Next
Look
one
at that.
48. We got a Nick Dragotta. All the rage in Batman right now. This is a Dark Knight, 11 by 17. Really stunning. Nick's been doing a lot of stuff, with the big absolute Batman going on right now. I've had a lot of people reach out. Flo, great eye, dude. This is a stunning piece. Great job. Thank you for that. Good eye. This is Flo's a personal friend of mine, so I was very happy for him to be able to get this one. So this is something really cool because I think it's, you're not too much into Batman, Flo, so really cool. But when you see something like this, it's ideal. And I think Felix was charging 9 by 12 was like 3,000 for like an absolute Batman. So to get this one, but the use of the screen tones on this, how he did like the texture in the gun, the light around the face, the dark gritty, Dark Knight. I just thought this piece was awesome. So congratulations on the claim, Flo. You're the man.
Yeah, no, definitely. We had that Daredevil piece in the OAX auction.
Oh, yeah, the Daredevil in the auction went. It was a 9 by 12. Didn't it go like 2,500, 2,700?
2,750. Yeah,
it was a great piece. Great piece.
So well, good get here on this one, Flo. Again, this would have been one that I would have probably picked up if it didn't sell. Because why not, right?
I mean,
how many shows does Nick do, right? How many commission lists does he ever, will he take, in the next 5 years? Not too many. So yeah, this is a good pickup. Let's see here. Lot 49. Miko Swan.
Yeah, Miko. Really cool piece here. This is New Mutants #2 published cover. I've told everybody this before, but if you're new here, the reason why I keep everything in bags or in a plastic, top loader is because I have 3 very large dogs. So I wanted to drop Rich. Great eye, Rich. Thank you so much, man. This is a beautiful cover. Magic. And I just love the Magneto reflection in the blade. Magic's been really catching on lately. She's been on fire. And I think Miko's stuff, shout out Next Comic Art, Jiggy. His stuff is just awesome. I love Miko's work. And Rich, thank you very much for the claim, man.
Yeah, so true. Miko's a great guy too. He's
Oh my God, just a great guy to talk to,
yeah.
great artist, just good all around.
And he does a little airbrush now and again too.
He does. He does.
All right, Nick. Hey, Nick, I'll let you know who wins the giveaway. So we'll talk after the show.
Nick, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Okay, if some Miko's good, more's better. This one I was going to keep in my personal collection. It's probably one of my last ones. I think I'm on 4 out of 5 now. That is what I wouldn't kill me if it didn't sell. Trials of Magneto #2. I just think this cover is absolutely stunning. Really beautiful. It has Magneto flying in, holding Scarlet Witch. This cover is just a great exhibition of Miko's tonal work. I mean, this is just a master of tonal grays being put together here. Really stunning cover. Trials of Magneto #2, 11 by 17, $5,000. The details are just stunning. Miko's work is just off the charts. And when I saw this one, I had to pick it up because it just it's a super polarizing image.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
We're in the grand finale phase of the fireworks now. and then this one right here is I got was the gave me chills. And yes, T-Tad, another close friend of mine that we've talked about. I love it when you can see nods to famous, fine art things in comic book art. And this is definitely a testament to, a nod to the Pieta. So just a very, very beautiful cover. Yeah, they edited out the scales of justice. Yes, they did. Not sure what reason that was for. I think it makes the cover so much more powerful, and that's why I really like the original art. But still fully published cover from Miko. Justice for Big Phil.
We're Big Phil.
Just won't give it up.
Boy.
Won't give
and
it up.
don't forget, everybody, we got this hashtag cap mask. You enter that into the chat and you will be entered in for the drawing for the Mannix foil cover, and that Nick Barucci has graciously provided for everyone in the chat for getting to the 150 likes on the show today. So you gotta type hashtag cap mask and hit enter in the chat. I think we're stuck at 82 right now. So we have 185 people watching, so we should have another 100 at least. Come on, everybody, do it.
Oh, that's on me, Bill. Because I logged in, I'm the comic art fans. That's what's happening.
Yes, I know. Well, because are you doing it through the chat here in the studio, right?
Correct. So what did I do? Where would I do it in like the regular chat and just like
if you open up your own version of
my own
YouTube, yes, in your own browser. Yeah, when you do it through the chat,
found it.
Now that you're an admin,
I'm an admin.
You're stuck. Yeah, you're always comic art fans now. If you logged in as yourself, like you used to, you could be yourself in the chat here in the studio. But
Khalil, good to see you, brother. We're just so you know, we've hit 150 likes, which means at the end of the episode, Bill is putting on the cap mask, the original one, so you don't want to go anywhere. You've come in at almost the perfect time. We've got maybe like 10, 15 more pieces, then a quick recap, and then we need Bill to maybe like read us to do like a reading in the cap mask from something from like a very important Captain America comic. So Bill, if you want to start research for that.
Yeah, that's man, getting that on record is not something I want. Okay, yeah.
All right,
so
next
neat,
one.
says Khalil. All right, yeah, let's see what we got here for lot 50.
See you in the chat. Okay, Dave, this is the final Predator piece. This one is directly from the personal collection. As you can see, it was on the wall. It ships unframed. It's 18 by 24 on hardboard in all the Palumbo goodness. This is Predator Life and Death #3, fully painted edge to edge, and it is just freaking awesome. I think this is my favorite Predator painting I've ever seen Palumbo do. I picked it up from him directly. I've had it for, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 years now. And like I said, I've decided to make some adjustments into the personal collection. So I wanted to bring this one to the show. But this is, I believe, like where Palumbo really shines. This is his wheelhouse. This is just super strong, polarizing. It's absolutely beautiful. It's oversized. It's Predator. It's fully painted, and it's a published cover. 5,500 for the Palumbo Predator Life and Death #3.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And just like Tom said in the chat, the the Palumbo you picked up at OAX with the Black Bolt was phenomenal. So
yeah, I mean, let me see if it's right here. I have it because I'm taking it to the framer soon. But this was my highlight pickup from OAX. I was able to reach out to Dave. We had been talking about doing a commission for a while because I have the Marble Masterpiece Black Bolts from 2016, 2018, but there was no Black Bolt in 2020. He wasn't in the set. So Dave was able to do this, and I was able to pick it up at OAX. I gave him zero direction. I just said Black Bolt, and he delivered one of the coolest compositions and versions of Black Bolt that I have in my collection, and I'm super thankful. So thank you very much, Mr. Palumbo, for that.
Yes. So we have this. This is 51, priced at $5,500.
Correct. Yes, the Palumbo, and like I said, it does ship unframed, but I am going to put it in a floating box because it's a larger painting, so it'll for sure be get there safe for anybody that would be interested in it. Now this one, this is crazy. This is one of my favorite Kale covers I've ever seen. I remember picking this one up directly from the shop. Thinking, wow, this is like really dope. It's something super unique. I just think Cal's work is, like I said, there's not enough out there. And when you get to see the way he can draw clothing, the way he can bring it to the, cheer, I got to put your name up. Bill stepped away. Claim 52. Kayat Kahoo. Thank you. I appreciate it. This cover's absurd. This cover is, did Matt buy Bitcoin with all of his birthday money when he turned 14? Dude, Jerry, I wish. I bought Pokemon cards and then I sold those. But yeah, this cover. Congrats, Chair. I don't know if we've ever done any business before. Your name doesn't, reckon with me right away. But thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And you got the last piece that I had that I just was. This piece is absurd. I love the way Miles looks. The folds of the clothing, the ink work. I think he's wearing some like Yeezy boots, and my fiance loves it because she said the very first thing she said is, Robin, my fiance was like, look at her shoes. These are stunning. So thank you so much for picking this up. This is just a very detailed, super unique piece of art, and you should be really proud to put this in your collection because this is an awesome cover, man. So congratulations.
All right, and I'm putting the reminder up here for everybody since Cher made that claim for lot 52. The email address you're going to send to after the show, if you claimed any artwork, is Ditullio Art Collective @gmail.com. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till Monday. Do it today after the show. Do it when I'm wearing the cap mask.
Let me write that in there real quick. Thank you so much for the claim. This is a super, super dope. Super dope cover.
Yeah, and I had to go find the cap shirt to go with this, so I can give everybody.
Right. Well, so you're getting into character. It's completely acceptable.
I gotta. If I'm gonna do it, we might as well do it right.
Yep. I keep telling him to buy Bitcoin now. I don't know enough, guys. I can't I can only if I'm always looking for art and trying to study and learn on this. I can't do Bitcoin. My brain's not big enough. Congrats. Okay, next one. This is a crazy piece. Really, really dope. This is Batman and Batcave. It is a published DC lithograph and going to be a Panini cover. This was done in 2023. It is oversized 16 by 20. This is just a great representation of Bianchi Batman. We did his cover quality commission rate for OAX. He only did 2. They were $6,000 to be submitted to Marvel to get covers if it was Marvel or DC, for whichever one it was. We sold out both of those, and likely both of those are going to become covers. But this one, for sure, is a absolutely stunning. I love, for me, like the skull. I love like the Japanese mask in the background. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't even need to be like a prolific Batman collector to enjoy a piece like this. The screens in the back. I mean, this is Bianchi, at his heart. He loves drawing, Batman and painting. But I thought this piece was just super strong, really beautiful. And it comes with the, as you can see here, it is a published image. It's got the trademark on the side. They ran these. It was a published image for Luca Comics and Games, they did an limited edition print run of 100. This one's 48 out of 100. It's got the DC trademark on the side, and this comes with it. And obviously it's signed by Simone. But really just a juggernaut of a cover for me. This is really cool. I actually can't believe somebody hasn't bought this one yet. This is beautiful.
No, it's fantastic. I was going to say it's sick, but I let people in the chat usually do that for me.
It's sickening. But yeah,
All right,
16 by 20 oversized published Bianchi Batman, $6,000. I'm falling out of focus here. There I am. Real stunner. Let's go to the next one here, Bill.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah, I think so. Number one Marvel fan, just to be clear, it is a published image, and I'm like, it's I think it's going to be a Panini or DC cover, but to be determined. But it's 100% a published image, and Panini does have the image. I just don't know when or what it's going to be published for. All right, this one is the last one that if it doesn't sell, it's okay. It's no problem. This is Cal. So the other one was Cal's pencil and ink work. This, I reached out directly to Cal to talk to him about this. This is Demon Days X-Men #1. This is Cal's first ever watercolor cover. It's 12 by 18, fully painted in all watercolors. Demon Days Psylocke. What I love about this one is the Oni in the background with the heavier washes. And this was published with the digitally colored version as a regular cover. And then they did, which I put in the bottom here, it was published as its own virgin variant. Nothing else, just the original art. This thing is crazy. When you get it in person and you can see all the different layers of watercolors, pencils, watercolors over the top, and then the whole Oni in the background is just absolutely crazy. This piece is beautiful. 12 by 18, Cal's first ever watercolor cover. Really a beautiful piece of art.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I put that in the mailing.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And it's also on 12 by 18 Arches watercolor paper. I believe like 200 grams. It has no ripple, which is awesome. A lot of these watercolor ones, when you get heavy on them, they tend to bend. This thing is pin straight. This is a beautiful, beautiful cover. Right. And Bill, if you could entertain for 2 seconds, I just have to go grab the last two.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. I don't mind doing that. Let's see here. I really hide there we go. Yeah, see, I did. I went and got the capture. Not the one. I got another capture. This is it's like an older one, but I will put it on. I won't put the Liefeld bodysuit on though. Not going that far, but I will do this and this just for you today. But I don't know. I'm not reading War and Peace or anything like that, so we're not going to quote me on how we'll end it. I think we just mask time. It's not going to be pretty, man. I don't think we've looked at the mask on me in well over a year. Like I said, I had to dust it off. It's been a very, 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 very long time since I've worn it, and this should be the last. Bub Crawl, #1 Marvel fan. That's right. That's you see the Bub Crawl logo up there, don't you?
All right, yeah, that's I'm back. Sorry about that.
How was the Bub Crawl? Wesley wants to know. It was fun. I only did the first one, but we went to Hooters as the first stop, and we were there for a little bit longer probably than everybody wanted because the service was a little slow, but we all had a good time while we were there.
Yes, we did.
Oh, that's right. We're going to a pair of artworks here.
Correct. So guys, the last two I have here for 20,000. These are Simone Bianchi Upper Deck Gallery Edition San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Scarlet Witch and Vision. Each of them are 18 by 24. They're fully painted in all acrylics. These are the only Upper Deck gallery prints that Simone's ever done. And now that Upper Deck has lost the license, they will be the only ones he's ever done. The Vision was listed as $250. You could buy it on their website or at San Diego Comic-Con at the Upper Deck booth. The Scarlet Witch was limited to 100, and it was only available at San Diego Comic-Con. And these will never be redone again because the license is gone from Upper Deck. These are the only ones he did. And Simone got 2 AP prints, one of each, AP1 and AP2. Each of these this set comes with a signed AP print. from Bianchi, the Upper Deck Gallery edition that they used them for. So the AP1, Scarlet Witch, and Vision are signed that come with it. But these are like fine art, crossing over into comic book art, fully painted all acrylics. And at OAX, believe it or not, when Julie Bell was doing her, if you follow me on Instagram, when Julie Bell was doing her rounds of just walking through the show, she actually walked over to my booth. It was easily the most surreal moment at OAX. She walked up to the booth. She was like, "Excuse me, do you do this booth?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She was like, "Can I see that Scarlet Witch painting? It's beautiful." And I just handed it over to her, and she just studied it for maybe a minute or two, talked with Simone about it. It was a really cool moment. They talked about, the composition, how he did it, all that type of stuff. And it was just really great to see two like really true artists just chit-chatting back and forth. So I wanted to debut these on here. I understand they're expensive, but they won't be replicated. They won't be redone. These are it. And, if you want to work out some type of time payments or, give me an offer on them, but I'm pretty firm on these. These are incredible. She does, Carl, you're exactly right. It's a perfect word, actually.
Yeah, she was amazing to get to hang out with and see her art, and just you could tell she had a great time at the show.
It was incredible. It was incredible when she was like, "Do you mind if can I hold that?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. Whatever you want." Really dumb.
Exactly. Please step into the booth.
Exactly. I was like, "Take a seat." She's like, "Oh no, I'm just walking around." I'm like, "Okay, no problem." So that's it for the new drop stuff. So for the next segment here that I wanted to kind of close it with, Bill, are you okay with going through these 10 pieces and then just doing a quick recap to close it out?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's perfectly fine. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at where are we going to? 56.
So for those of you guys that weren't here in the beginning of the show, I said I wanted to try something different. So all those pieces that I went through in the beginning, except for maybe like one or two, were stuff that hadn't been on my website. These are pieces that I either am going to be putting on my website at a higher price or on my website that I want to do a deep discount with. Kyle, thank you so much, man. You did. It was really cool. I thank you for that. That was awesome. So I wanted to do some discount stuff at the end. So first thing I wanted to bring up was an Illuminati jam piece that I had done. So we've got kind of like all artists from throughout the world here. We've got Mark Brooks for Professor X. We've got Addie for Iron Man, Lionel, Francis Yu for Black Bolt in the center, Lucio for Namor, and Doctor Strange Simone. So if you wanted to get this done, it would cost you double of $750. I'm going to put it up on my site for probably $1,500. I wanted to offer it here just during this show, $750 shipped for all these. This is really cool, super dope piece of art. So I wanted to start off with that one. Next, Bill.
Yep.
I wanted to go to Paulo and Joe, Riviera, rest in peace. I've got this one listed on my site. It is Black Panther number 11 for $2,000. I'm going to go down to $1,800 I'm sorry, $1,200, $800 off during the show. So published pencil and ink, Rivera.
Rivera, yes.
Yeah.
Paulo and Joe.
I'm sorry, I misspelled it in the thing. That's on me, not on production. I'm going to own that. That's on me.
I know. I was looking at it. I'm like, did Emma screw that up?
Nope, Emma, you're good. I'm going to own it. No problem. But I'm going to do, guys, published cover here by Paulo and his dad, $1,200.
Yeah, and typically they did all the interiors where the pencils were on one board, and then they'd blue line them, and Joe would ink the blue lines. But on a lot of the covers, they worked together, or Paulo only did the ink. So there aren't a lot of pieces that were done by them both as far as covers go. So
exactly.
That's a very good price at $1,200.
Next thing here, guys, I've got Ben Oliver. Everybody loves Ben Oliver. Super hard to find his work. Not enough of it. I've got it on my website for $2,500. I'm going to go down to exactly what I paid for it, which was $1,500, taking literally $1,000 off to move it on the show today. Khalil, very nice. I got one in person from the same series. Congratulations, dude. I know, obviously, you're a big Black Panther guy. So that goes perfect for your collection, Khalil. But I call this one it was, it's the Joker mugshot. It's when they ask you to turn sideways in prison. It's the perfect profile. This is pencils and airbrush and paints. Really great Ben Oliver here. And for $1,500, you're not going to find one cheaper than this one.
No, that is a very good price. So $1,500 for the Joker mugshot.
Yep.
Now, next, let's see. Oh, go figure. It's Cap.
Yep. Exactly. We've got a Captain America for Bill. Unplanned. Here, John Romita Jr. pencil, Scott Hanna direct inks over pencils. Illustration. I've got it on my website, guys, for 3,000. I'm going to do this show only 2,000. This is a piece that I'm willing to move. That's essentially, once again, very close to what I paid for it. It's actually just a little bit. It's actually a little bit less than I paid for it, to be honest with you. I think I paid $2,100. So, or a little bit less. So 2,100. So I'm moving it for 2,000, full figure, 2 legends. If you're interested in it, 2,000 for the show today, $1,000 off the website pricing.
Khalil. Yeah, I had to go find the shield. I was just thinking about that. I'm not sure where I have the shield. It is around here somewhere. But $2,000 for that one. Yeah, maybe I'll strike a pose by the end.
I was just about to say at the end, like, Bill, if we could do a side by side, just like a kind of a comparison.
We could do that. That might be fun. That might be fun. That'll give everybody something to screenshot and
embarrass. Say, clip it.
Oh man! All right, lot 60. Simone Di Meo.
Yes. So, guys, Simone Di Meo, Absolute Power Task Force 7 cover, 11 by 17. We got this on the website for 4,500. I spoke to Simone about, doing this section of the show. He wanted to support and give some collectors that may be looking for some of his DC work some really great deals. So, guys, I want to keep it in, relative here. He charges 3,500 for a commission, which the price actually just went up for an A3 commission to 4,000. So this is under his commission rate for a published cover. $3,500 for the Absolute Power Task Force cover here. So $3,500 for a published Di Meo cover.
No, it's fantastic. Of course, at $3,500, that's a steal. Yeah. Then what do we got here? Next up,
Next one here, guys. Same thing. This one is a published Brave and the Bold, number 14, main run, cover A, booster gold in the Jurassic League. We've got the same thing on the website for 4,500. We're offering this one at 3,500. Brave and the Bold, main cover from Simone Di Meo, less than what his new commission rate is going to be for conventions moving forward. I thought it was really cool of Simone to want to participate in this, section of the show. So, you don't really see artists willing to take, that type of a discount with $1,000 off, but really beautiful cover. And if somebody's looking for a beautiful DC piece from Di Meo, here's one of them at a great price, obviously.
Mm-hmm. This is a fun one.
Yes, I cannot believe this one hasn't sold regularly, let alone this. If this one doesn't sell here, I'm going to talk to Simone. Maybe I'll keep it because I love it. I'll buy it from him and keep it. Shazam number 13, 11 by 17, $3,500. This one's on the website for 4,500, 1,000 off. This was me growing up, other than the I Am Batman, when I was, hanging out with my friends. It is a gaming night, PlayStation, Dorito chips, gaming away and falling asleep on the couch. I think this is an awesome Shazam cover. For $3,500, you will never find a published Di Meo cover from DC or Marvel cheaper. Matt, I sent you an email. Take a look. Let me see what I can do there.
All right, we've only got 3 more pieces to look at too before we do our recap. And recap that even has Cap's name in it. Maybe I have to wear the mask for the.
You are going to have to recap it, Bill.
It's still going to take me a second to put it on. It's so damn uncomfortable.
All right, next one.
All righty, here we go. This is lot 63.
All right, so guys, I got this on my website for $4,500. I'm bringing up the image I have here on my phone. I'm selling this for $3,500. Published Gabriele Dell'Otto, fully painted, painted Black Panther on 11 by 17, old school, Marvel Comics board. You're not going to find a Dell'Otto cheaper than this. I can 100% promise you that. And it is published in the Marvel Secret work of Dell'Otto from 1998 to 2016. The book looks like this. and I couldn't find it. I had some buddy of mine help me out. It's published right here in this book. You can see it in the corner there. Really just a stunning piece of artwork for $3,500. Not sure, how you're going to beat that.
I don't think you can. 11 by 17, published, and $3,500 by Delato. Very nice. And Wolfie, the art germ did sell, but the Jim Lee Wolverine is still available.
The art germ sold. The Jim Lee is right, just like Bill said. So, guys, but again, $3,500 for this Delato's crazy. It's literally $500. No, it's $400 less than I paid for it. Not a smart move here. I'm just looking to move it to move some things into my. Like I said, I'm changing the personal collection a little bit, looking to buy something. So I wanted to try to be aggressive here towards the end. But it's what I like about this one. I know I'm stuck on this one for a while, but I love it. Is this is like what I view Black Panther, like the protector of Wakanda. Like the claws are out, like he's lurking in the shadows, doesn't need the whole crazy looking suit. This is just the guy that's going to protect his people from the rainforest. That's it. You're not getting out of Wakanda if he doesn't want you to. So published Delato for $3,500 is crazy because, guys, his stuff on Heritage illustrations are going for $5-7 grand, non-published.
That is true. And there was a Venom. I saw 9.9 newsstand. I want to know about other Venoms. There was the Stegman.
The Stegman one, did that sell?
No, it did not. So we'll see that in the recap.
So then, Dave bought both of the prelims then, or did Dave buy? For some reason I might have missed. I had Dave Claudio buying that one.
Oh, maybe is that right? I'll double check.
Yeah, we'll have to check real quick. Dave, if you're still in the chat, if you could clarify. But got
I
two
had
more.
Dave down for the Marvel Masterworks prelims, 15 lots, 15 and 16, right?
Perfect. Then it could have just been on me. No problem.
Yep. Not a problem.
We'll see the Stegman. We'll see the Stegman in the recap then.
Yeah.
Okay, last two here, guys. Awesome. With the new Superman movie coming out. Absolute Power #2, cover by Simone Di Meo, 11 by 17, A3. Wow, speaking of Flo, making a move. What a guy. We're starting a pile, Flo.
Didn't want to risk.
He did. I was just about to say
potentially. See, I tell you, everybody, it's very, very wise to keep that notepad handy and know the lots and which pieces you're interested in. So,
yep. Right. And I just wanted to say here, Anthony, thank you, because I just wanted to say here, guys, this is a fully published Superman cover. Two full figures, beautiful, $3,500. We got on the website for $4,500. Just offering today. $1,000 off for the show. I thought it was awesome that Simone wanted to participate in this. So 64 is lot 64, $3,500 for the Superman cover.
Another good deal.
Power Superman, Superman themed cover. And then the last one that I have here is Thor for Asgard #3. This is an absolutely beautiful cover. I think I did have this on the show once, maybe, or one of the shows that I did. To be honest with you, I can't remember.
But I think you had it at the web price. That's the thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think I debuted it. At the web price. So it's $6,000 on my web. That's actually $6,500 on my website. I'm sorry. So I've got it down to $5,000 for the show only. Absolute stunner. $5 grand for vintage Bianchi. Like I said, I'm just moving some stuff in my personal collection to make room for a couple bigger pieces. I always want to, share with the community if I can pass on a good deal here for it to go to a good home. It's oversized. Live art is 13 by 19. Beautiful, beautiful Thor for Asgard cover with just the most piercing eyes you could imagine. When you see it in person, it's an awesome piece to have framed on your wall. And vintage Bianchi for $5 grand.
That's a beauty. $5 grand. It's 13 by 19, so it's huge.
Yes.
All right. Well,
that's it for now. For the drop, we'll run through the recap here, and I'm open to hear some offers. But on the last 10 pieces, those are as low as they're going to go, unless you want to bundle some stuff together. But everything else, I'm willing to hear. If you're wanting to throw something in, worst I can say is no, and we'll go from there.
That's true. Now, I don't know what are we at? What's the count on the number of likes for YouTube right now? Where did we get? Do we have any ideas? Because I don't have the extra screen open here. I do know that we only have 91 cap mask hashtags submitted so far. So if you want to get in the running, and we'll give you something from here as well. But Nick Barucci was giving away a foil Mannix variant cover to somebody who we're going to do a drawing, but you have to get in the drawing to get the option to get that. So it's hashtag cap mask, right? Hashtag cap mask. Enter that in the chat and you'll be part of the drawing at the end of the show. Right now, there we go. We got 92 in there now. But does anybody, well, where are we at? I'm not even looking at the chat right now. Where are we at? 181. 181. So 200. Oh, so here's the thing. Give me 1 minute. It might take 2 minutes. I'm going to put the cap mask on for the recap.
Yes.
Right?
Chat. Get the cameras ready. Get the clicks ready. The clips. Come on now.
And I will pose in the Romita Jr. Scott Hanna cap pose when we get to that piece only.
Fair.
And then we're done for the day. We're done. So again, I'm gonna make you go full screen here, Matt, so you can song and dance while I try to figure out how to get this damn thing on, and I'll be right back.
So I actually just had somebody message me, and I just want to be clear here. You know, what you guys see on, I've heard Bill say this before, I just want to say as well, what you guys see on your end isn't always the way that the order comes into the back end of the chat. So if like somebody claims and you see it first on your screen or your device, what we see in the back is how they actually come in. And like sometimes it's very close. So don't think that wherever, you know, shorting anyone or anything, but sometimes they're really quick. So, you know, have that claim ready or, you know, be ready to make them. Is Big Phil in here? Did Big Phil show up? Where's Big Phil at? 33 1/3. There he is. Did 23 sell? Let me give you that. 23, the Cal and Goose Spider-Man torso did not sell, Jim, which honestly I can't believe. Matt, I think Locke claims 665 if you scroll up. Let me see. Maybe I missed that. Thank you. Locke did claim 65. Locke, you're a man with great taste. As per usual. And now that just to, you know, go in, Locke, I know it's going to an amazing collection. I'm very appreciative. Thank you. And now, guys, we have to get the Captain America purchased when Bill is doing the pose. Please, if anybody's thinking about it. Not for me. Let's just do it for Bill.
This is so uncomfortable.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I'm back. I heard you. Yeah, I know. You can see me in the preview down below. It's as bad as it looks.
Oh, it's beautiful, Bill. For 23, let me see here. Hold on. Somebody just put an offer in on 23, 650.
Yeah, here, I'll highlight the slide here. That was the Spider-Man by Cal.
And what did I have that one at?
You had it at 750.
Honestly, I took a Wolverine deal on the other. I took a deal on the other one. Let me think here. I'm trying to go back up. Bill, can you highlight that one again? Which one?
I'm sorry.
What was the offer again for the number?
It was 450.
For 23? Why am I so confused?
It's the one on, yeah, it's for the Spider-Man torso.
Oh yeah, no, I can't. 450 is way too low, Jim. Sorry, man. I took 675 for the Wolverine. I would do 700, but I haven't even put this on the website yet. There's no way I could go that low. There's no way.
All right. Well, we appreciate the offer, Jim.
We do. Thank you so much.
All right. What was the other question here? Amelia wanted to know what the piece behind you on top right of on the rack wall. I'm assuming, yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
This is Simone Di Meo's first published Marvel cover, Amazing Spider-Man #1.
Damn.
It is on a payment plan. It is sold, but I actually have it out so I can stare at it as long as I have it until it's gone because it is awesome.
So not for sale, just for display. And it is sick.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's for sale. It's just sold.
There you go, everybody. I hope you're enjoying this. You'll never see this again.
Bill, you look great.
Oh yeah, I have underoos on and a 5-year-old's cat mask. Look at this thing. I can't, and I have to wear my glasses over it, or I can't see anything. Look at that. I hope you're happy, Matt.
It's not me, Bill. This wasn't for me. This was for the
Yeah,
chat.
it's for the
This was for the
yeah.
people.
It is. Yeah, the people wanted that. So don't forget, everybody, hashtag cat mask in the
Yeah.
chat to be entered for the giveaway. Nick Barucci giving away a Mannix foil cover, limited edition, very rare. And we'll dig up something here at Cafe HQ to give to that same winner. One winner. And Jason D'Ambrosia, he better be here. After all the clamoring he did about this whole thing, he better be in the chat right now. It's a perfect fit.
Okay, I just got an offer from. Oh, maybe I clicked the wrong one. 675 from
For 23.
for
Yeah,
20
that was
Spider-Man.
and
Yeah.
you were just at 700 for that one.
Yeah, that's I gotta stick it. I gotta stick at 700 for the Spider-Man from Cal. I appreciate the offer, especially with free shipping. I gotta stick at 700 for it, but I appreciate the offer.
You got that right, Emilio. And yes, thank you for the offer, Shannon from Hoboken. Full screen, please. Yeah, Marcus wants the.
We don't even need the art for the recap.
We'll go full screen when I do the Romita Jr. Hannah pose. All right.
Because look at this. This isn't high level comedy. This is high level commitment. Big Phil. This is what happens when you make a bet on the Comic Art Fans YouTube channel and you hit the amount of likes.
A long time since I made a fool out of myself, but it is for the show. It is there is a level of commitment that I like to reach every now and again, and we've done it right now. Bill isn't. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. All right. So why don't we get to the recap right now? And again, this is the only time it will be done in this outfit. Now let's see. We do go all the way to the top because lot number 1 was not purchased. That was the Steve McNiven Black Panther piece that you had.
Yep. And I can go to 200 on that if somebody's interested. But that's where I'm at on that one. I just love McNiven's pencils. Think he's just, once again, a guy that I just wish I owned more stuff from. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I want to, I did note that Shannon has claimed lot 23. Thank you, Shannon. That was at $700.
Thank you, Shannon. Really appreciate that.
Okay. Yeah. And people in the chat, keep an eye on it because my vision is a bit obscured with this one. So we might need a little extra help watching the chat here. So you're $200 for lot 1.
Correct.
Lots 2, 3, and 4 did sell. So we can take a look at lot 5 next.
Bill, why am I up on screen right now?
Because you're the one who's got to.
No, I can narrate. We need you.
For God's sakes.
Nobody was here to see me until you put the cat mask on. It was all changed.
All right, we are doing a recap right now, everybody. So what's your best price on this one, Mr. Matt Ditullio? Yeah, look at that. How's that? Is that better?
Yes. I could go to 300 on that one.
All right.
For an 11 by 17, full figure Black Panther. I mean, that's a beautiful piece.
Indeed. $300, lot number 5. Yeah, I hope you. All right.
If you have one, that means you've kept. If Khalil's got one, it means you have the right Black Panther artist. You know what I mean? You have something, so that means good.
Exactly. That's not a rumor I've heard. That is not a rumor
that has been circling in the team meetings. Yeah, I think so. So.
All right. Well, let's see. Lot 6 was claimed by Mr. Bulmer, but now Michael Lovitz has got a combo offer here on lots 32 and 34. He's offering $2,300. So let's go ahead and take a look at what those were. Lot 32 was the Casada, and 34 at $1,200, and then we have the Jim Lee. So it was $2,950, and Michael is offering $2,300 for the pair.
Give me 1 second here. Appreciate that offer, Michael. You do, Michael, if you do 2,400 on it, just give me an extra $100 with the free shipping before they go to the site. I could do that for you. I appreciate your support, and I know you're a big time collector, so it'd be great if these went to you.
Yeah, that's true. Well, $2,400 back to you, Michael. Thank you for the offer at $2,300. The unreachable over. Speaking of that, I can put my bifocals on right now. Is that what? Here, let's. Those are my cheaters, and then these are the bifocals. So there we go. Now,
Alex, I
we can
understand, but
bring the 80.
I just have a
Oh,
bulk deal offer from Michael, so let me see how that goes there.
so what did you want to do with the counter? You want to stick at 24? Or did you want to go to the 2350?
No, for Michael, I'll take the 2350. Michael, just remember that when I come to you for that Black Bolt from the Marvel Handbook, just remember that I gave you a good deal on this. Maybe we could even take that off of whatever it is for that Black Bolt. You know what I'm talking about. But thank you very much for the support. I appreciate that. What bill? Well, that was for 20. What number?
Yeah, that was for those were for 32 and 34.
32 and 34.
For Michael, and now Kirk has claimed lot number 5 at $300. That was the Medina. Killer deal, says Ilya. I completely agree. Old man cat. Oh, brother. All right. Where are we going?
This is what this channel needed on this Valentine's Day weekend. This is what we needed.
Yeah, I'm feeling the love right now from everybody in the chat. So, all right, well, let's see.
And then what was the claim?
Reminder that this was lot 5 that went for 300 to Kirk.
Yep.
So next up, we've got those pair of turtle drawings that you have priced at 450 each, and you were offering at 800 as a combo deal.
And I would go down for both of them. I would do 400 individually now, or I will do 700 for the pair.
All right, 400 individually, 700 for the pair from Hendry. Yeah, let's see. What do we got? Rich Donnelly picked up lots 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Correct.
Yes, the Casada did go to Mr. Lovitz, Alex.
Correct, it did.
All right, so let's see. We're going to go over to the other prelim. That was the FF prelim that you had at $500.
Yeah. I'll go to 450 for this one, but it's a really good prelim with the pencils, the inks, the washes, and the colored pencil. So I'm gonna stay at 4. I'll go to 450 on that one.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, the super serum did not help me there. Didn't help me here either.
Bill, don't say that.
All right, I'm sorry. Since I was talking, what did you say you're going down on this one for? 450. All right,
Yeah.
Very good. All right, so we got Flobe and David got 14, 15, and 16. So 17 is the next slot that is still available. That's this one right here, the Clay and Seth Mann X-Men page.
And for that one, I would go down to $500.
All righty, 500 on lot 17. Rich Donnelly picked up 18. So we go over to this Adam Kubert piece.
I would do 500 on the Predator.
All right.
Do 500 on that. I'm waiting for Dave Kopecki with the combo order. Who knows?
He's thinking about it.
Claim 13 at 450.
All right, David. That.
Hey, Mikey, nice.
Yep, that's the FF.
Or David, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, David.
I don't know why I said Mikey. I'm sorry.
But don't ask, Michael. This was it wasn't my idea. I can tell you that. And I want to remind everybody, since we're nearing the end of the show and we've had a lot of different people claim some names we haven't seen before, we want you to email Matt. His email address is ditullioartcollective@gmail.com. As soon as the show's over, let him know which lots you've claimed. And it's always good to throw your mailing address in there as well. Absolutely. So he has it right from the start. So
thank you, Bill.
Please do that. Yep. All right. So we're at $500 on Adam Kubert, lot 19.
Silva, yes, it did. It did. The Jim Lee piece did so.
Okay. So what do we got here? Lot 20.
Ooh, the Callan Goo. I will go down to 600 for this one. And that's like literal bottom dollar because I just love this thing.
I don't blame you. All right. Hey, Michael, thanks for your business today. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Michael, have a great weekend. Thank you for the support, brother.
All right, lot 21.
This one I would go down to 700. I think this is going to sell right away on the website. I have a couple Star Wars guys that I know I work with, but I always want to give everybody first crack here. So I'll only go down $50 on this. I think the amount of detail on this one is really worth it. So I'll go to 700 on that.
All righty. 700 on lot 21. Lot 22 is also still available. That was that unused cover by Chris Campana.
Yep. I will do 650 on this one. I'll go down $100 on it. Chris is, like I said, Chris is an amazing guy. If you ever get a chance to see him at a convention, go up and talk to him. Yeah, Ilya, there is a Dell'Otto available. It's one of the last pieces. It's a Black Panther. It's on my website for 4,500. I'm doing a deal today for 3,500, and it's published. And I can show you the book when we get to there. So if you're interested, I would jump on it. It's a very, very good deal. Del Carlo, thank you for saying that. Appreciate it. But if you get a chance to see Chris, I would always go up and talk to him, look through his portfolio. Great pencil artist and a great guy to talk to. So go to 650 on that one.
All right. Let's see here. 650 now. 23, 24, 25 all sold. So let's take a look at the next one. This is the pair of artworks.
Yeah.
From,
so this one's 2 pages, guys. Sal Valuto, beautiful pencils. Zuri walking around, young T'Challa, showing him around, and then the next follow-up page is a big, beautiful landscape, or a big, beautiful picture of the scenery of Wakanda. Headed at 750. I go down to 650, which 325 for 2 published back-to-back Black Panther pages by Sal. Pretty aggressive pricing there. So I'll stick at 650 for those.
Agreed. And now we got the
Kim Jong. I'm gonna stay at 1,000 on that. I just can't bend on these. I just love them too much. They're too cool. You don't see them enough, and a lot of them are dictated too, which have like a name on them because he used to draw a lot of people's names. That doesn't throw me off. I don't mind that, but this one is not. So pretty cool. So I'm gonna stay at 1,000 for the Man in Hat from Kim Jong.
All right. And we got the Romita Jr.
Romita Jr. pencils. I'll go down to 1,100. Knock $100 off on that one if that makes the deal for anyone.
Okay, now the Stephanie Hahn piece is next.
This one I'm gonna stick at 1,500. I love her. I think it's beautiful. You don't see enough Hahn's work. I'm gonna get that one up on the website. She's just beautiful. And I actually I don't have enough of the my personal collection. I think I only have 2 or 3 of the full blown like corset version of the Scarlet Witch. So I like this costume a lot. So I'm gonna stay there on that one.
Got it. Now the Jim Lee went to love it. So we've got the Bagley Hannah Benham.
This one I would go down to 1,500 on, which I mean I sold a full figure Bagley pencil Carnage for $1,250. So you wouldn't be able even to get Hannah to do a full blown ink like this at this level to add that on. So I'll go down to 1,500, which I think is a very good deal. But for the show, if you're interested, if not, when it goes to the site, it'll be back at the 1,750 price.
Yeah, that's beauty.
Published Marvel Masterpiece, 1,750. I'll go down to 1,500 on this one, which you're not going to find a published Marvel Masterpiece from Simone Bianchi for $1,500 cheaper ever. I mean, I get it. It may not be the 2 most amazing characters, but it's a beautiful piece of art. And one of the things I think gets lost on this one is I love the white outline of Mikaboshi, but I love the movement from the cape with like the swooshes of all the green and the brown in the back. Really just super dope. So I'll go to 1,500 on that one.
Yeah, that's kind of unheard of pricing there.
Yeah,
but all right.
Like I said, I dug into the collection a little bit here to move some things and wanted to bring some things to you guys first before going to the site, but you won't see those. Unfortunately, Silva, no, you can't outbid them. They're a direct buy it now, so the piece is sold. Unfortunately.
Yeah, apologies. You gotta be watching live.
Yeah, I would go to 1,500 on the Koi Pal Mickey, which I believe is a steal. This is a really cool page. Just the last panel is absolute money. So I'll go to 1,500 on that one.
Okay, next up. Show this. Actually, we'll cover me up for a little bit here so you can see the Assad up close.
Landscape Assad 1,750. I'd go down to, oh boy. I'd go to 1,500 on this, but that's not going to be the price on the website. I'm going to stick to 1,750 on the site, but I'd go to 1,500 on this for today.
All right, 1,500 on lot 38, 39 still available.
De Tomaso Wolverine. This one's 2,000. I'd go to 1,800. Not going to do too big of a discount on these. There's not enough of them. They're absolutely stunning. So I'll go to 1,800 on that one.
All righty. And I pity anybody joining the show right now wondering why.
Yeah, they're very confused, but I love it. I love it.
Like, Bill hates this mask. Why would he be doing this to himself? But here we are, lot 41.
I
Good
will
Predator
go
prelim.
to, this is already very cheap for a Bianchi painted full-blown prelim. I'll go to 1,800 on this one, and that's like bottom dollar. It's going to be probably higher when it goes to the website, but it's unfortunate that it never ended up getting used in any way, or even the final one getting published, because this would have been an awesome cover.
I
What's there to
agree.
be? Yes, Stingray.
The recap.
Yes, thank you. Luke Cage, Marvel Masterpiece, hero for hire. This is the base set card. It is the what if card. It's beautiful painting. It's 10 by 14, 9 by 12 live art. I'll go to 1,800 on this one as well. Once again, published Marvel Masterpiece, from Simone. Great character. I'll go 1,800 bucks on it.
All righty, 1,800 on that. Anthony just sent me a picture of me dressed as Cap. I can't wait for the memes and the humiliation online.
There's not, Bale. This isn't humiliation. Don't look at it that way. This is very important for us all.
I'm actually feeling pretty good about it now.
This is educational, Bill.
It is, but this is the last time this mask is going to be worn. I'm just saying it right now.
Okay, Bill. Okay.
All right, what are we going to do from here? 45, lot 45. We're not quite to the Cap pose yet, but it's coming up.
So for this one, I did have somebody reach out to me during the show, and I'm going to stick it the same. I just love Sarah's work. I'm going to go 2,750 on this one. If it goes up to the website, it's going to be at 3,000. So I'll do 2,750 on this one. It's a really beautiful piece of art. I love the composition, love the webs going through, and it's miles by the creator.
Oh boy. Oh man, we should probably create a Cap mask at comicardfans.com address or
we
baller.
Really should.
Is it painted on? It feels pretty skin tight, I'll tell you that. 99. All right, so 2,750 for that one. And one last look at the slightly better, more detail on this one for lot 45. And let's see, 46 is next. That's the painted Clayton Crane.
Yes, this is the Clayton Crane 9 by 12 X-Men villains. Oof, man. I could go down to 2,750 on this one. But once again, same thing. I'm gonna put it on the site for 3,000. This is a fully painted 3-character Crane, early 2017. Beautiful piece. Bill's already Employee of the Year. He's in the
photo of me has to go up on the wall, just like it at McDonald's.
Yes, he's in the early running for like easily Employee of the Quarter, and probably for the full year, just from this in the beginning. And then I do love this comment as well. I mean, Bill, you're not tired, are you?
I can do it all day. Hey, right back here. This is America's ass. You can't see it.
You better believe it. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. All right. So that lot 46 at 2,750. Where we go? 47 is still available. That was the Apocalypse.
Yeah, so we've got the Coypel toy art with the signed toy from Coypel. I'll go down to 2,750 on that one as well.
All right, and then Flo got 48, Rich got 49, and 50 is still open. That was the other cover by Miko.
Okay, for this one, I would go down to 4,750. Sorry, guys, I'm not doing too big of discounts on these because they're just, freshly dropped pieces. They're not to the site, but I'll try to do a little bit of a discount. But it's a great price for the amount of work and time Miko puts into these pieces.
Exactly, and see, Anthony's got it. I can do it all day, but I cannot do it all night. That's right, Anthony. Remember, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. That's my cutoff time on Wednesday nights. All right, so let's see, 4,750 on this one. Lot 52 was sold. So, wait, no, we got 51 left. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Right, so the Dave Palumbo Predator. I'll go down to 5,000 on this one. 18 by 24. Once again, I want to say it's not going to ship frame. I'm going to reuse the frame, but it's on wooden panel. I'll go to 5,000 for it. This is directly in the Palumbo wheelhouse. This is one of my favorite Predator paintings that I owned, and I wanted to dig in a little bit deeper to the personal collection and show this one. It's a really beautiful painting cover. I'll go to $5,000 for it.
All right,
Bill, we're inching closer.
starting to break a sweat when I think about that pose. All right, where are we going to from here? 52 sold, 53 is the next one. I could do this pose, just not dressed as Batman. But all right, so you were at 6,000 on this one.
Yes, I'm gonna go down to 5,500. I'll take $500 off. Now, guys, if you want to cover quality commission from Simone, that's not even guaranteed to be published. You're gonna start at $6,000. This is 5,500 for an already published image. So really beautiful piece of art here, Batman in the Batcave. I'll go to 5,500 on it.
All righty.
And for this one, I will do 6,250 if it makes a difference for someone. This is one of the ones I'm okay with having for a long time, especially because the silk one sold. I was kind of making a decision if both of them made it, I was going to keep one. They both sold, obviously not, but I'll do 6,250 for the Cal.
All righty. Then we had the pair of
the Upper Deck Gallery. These come with the AP prints signed. Both are 18 by 24 Scarlet Witch and Vision. I'm going to stick at 20,000 for them. They're worth every penny. They're the only ones that'll ever be done. And I'm okay with sitting on these for as long as it needs until the right buyer comes along, because these are special.
All right. No problem there. Now, do we show all these the website special ones?
I mean, we can do them just real quick and just go here. This one I'm going to do 750. Still going to stick at that. When it goes up on the website, it's going to be 1,250. I mean, just getting a headshot from each one of those guys is going to be $500. I mean, Simone doesn't even do them, let alone, getting this stuff from Addie, Lucio, Lionel, Mark. This is all around the world type stuff. So $750 is cool. The 11 by 17, I had it for 1,200 or 2,000. I brought it down to 1,200 from the site. Just a real beauty from Paulo and his father there. Just really cool. I mean, just a really cool piece. The Ben Oliver Joker mugshot, I've got it on the site for 2,500. I'm willing to go down to 15. And here we are, Bill. It's normally 3,000 on the site. $2,000.
$3,000 after I do the pose, though.
$2,000 for the piece. Bill, get the piece off the screen. We don't need to see this thing.
But I got to know how I got to pose, though.
Oh, you want to match it?
I got to do it right.
Yep. So, guys,
I do have a shield here.
What type of person wouldn't want to buy this piece and clip this and then have that framed right below the piece? That's where I go. You know what I mean? Like, this is provenance.
Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know if I can do it quite right, but I could try. All right, here. I got
just the core strength, Bill.
Yeah, right. Core strength. I gotta back up though, right? I gotta try to get it all the way
Shield
right.
signed by Stan? Didn't even know that.
What's that?
Shield signed by Stan. Nice.
Oh yeah, of course. That was a gift.
Wow.
Not by Stan though. Yeah, I can't. There's no way I can do that pose.
You're Bill.
That's like no human could be in that pose, right? You gotta be like, oh, okay. Just to make everybody happy, go ahead. Here, I'll turn off the slide. I'm going to do this once. You can screen cap it. I expect it to be stickers at the next OAX or whatever the hell you want to do.
My God,
look, I've got my camo pants on. All right, I didn't think you were going to see what I was wearing. Thank God I'm not wearing my pajamas or something. Okay. Oh, thank you. All right. So it's
just want to be clear
like this. But it's no, it is leading with that leg, and then it's
for reference.
Oh wait, I'm out of camera. There we go. All right, I know Kev was laughing his ass off. Here you go. Look, I can't even do 1 foot.
It's perfect.
Right there.
Yes, that's the one.
Right now.
That's the one.
All right, good. I've done it. That's it.
What a run! What a run!
What? Yeah, exactly. I got it. All right. Oh man. All right. Let's wrap this. Start to sweat in here. Remember
you know what? You're such a good sport. You can take the mask off. You can take.
No. You don't want to see me try to get this mask off. That would be like watching Fat Albert try to get out of a Speedo. Can you imagine what the embarrassment that would be?
No, I wanted this one. Look at that, Bill. You're such a good sport.
Thank you.
Yes. All right.
All right.
So we're gonna do 2,000 on the cap, pencil and ink. Then we're gonna do 3,500, 1,000 off the Di Meo cover.
Got it.
That's commission rate unpublished. $500 less than his new rate now, guys. Following cover, that was for the Task Force cover. The next one is Brave and the Bold main cover with Booster Gold, featuring Booster Gold. 4,500 normally on the website, 3,500 for this one. Same thing with the Shazam. The Shazam normally 4,500, 3,500 for sale, $1,000 off. And then I know that we had one person, I can't remember who was bringing up, asked about the Dell'Otto. So guys, it's 4,500 normally on my site. I'm willing to do it for 3,500 here. And here is the book. If you can bring me up real quick, Bill, just so I can show if anybody wanted to get the book. So here's the book, The Marvel Secret Work of Dell'Otto. And then here's the published, here's the published image. It's right there in the bottom corner. And the Emma Frost actually was published in this book and then became a cover later. So it's always a possibility, obviously. But 3,500 for the Dell'Otto. This Shazam is crazy and Dell'Otto's nuts. Yeah, I mean, and you won't find them cheaper than that, Big Phil. On either of those pieces, you just won't. And then the last one I have is the Absolute Power #2 Superman cover, 3,500 bucks. Normally 4,500 from Di Meo, 3,500 here, and really, really beautiful. And the last one, Bill, I don't know if you were here or not. Did you know that the last one sold?
I did. I heard that one sold while I was, basically mashing myself into this mask. Oh my God!
And all right, I did see that one more. Len, a good buddy of mine, asked, can we show the Illuminati?
Oh, the Illuminati Jam, sure. Yeah, let me switch over to that. There you go.
Like I said, you wouldn't even be able to get that done for $750. Not even, it would honestly probably, I bet you that piece cost me probably $1,000. And when I put it on the website, it's going to be $1,250. But I thought just to move it, I think it's a really cool, unique piece. You get to see some different variety there. So late to the show today, was there a Maliv for sale? Yes, it was, and it sold. Maddie, make me buy the Assad. The Assad, no, Anthony, the price is the price. You've been a great supporter. I mean, you can throw me an offer, but obviously you know the pricing. So
yes,
Len, if you're interested in that, you let me know. If not, we'll go. You can reach out to me directly, or if you don't have to do it in the chat, you got to think about it. But Bill, I wanted to hit the giveaway.
Yeah, I was going to say, we got to remind everybody in 1 minute, because we'll be signing up here really quick. But to get into the giveaway, type #CapMask into the chat, hit enter. You'll be entered into the giveaway. Right now, there are 105 people who are entered, and you'll get a limited edition foil variant to the comic. I don't recall Nick mentioning that Mannix did. And then I will come up with something from CAF HQ to also give out. So you can see there's 106 people in there now. So we'll give you 30 seconds. There's 130 people still watching here after 3 hours. So we appreciate everybody hanging out with us. And you're right, I am a good sport.
But it was 3 hours of electric content, Bill.
It was. I'd be happy to do this again with you anytime.
I appreciate that.
All right, we're at 107. We'll go, let's see here. Where are we at? We'll give you 10 more seconds, and then we'll click the draw button on here to see who is our lucky winner. Yeah, it is a brain squeeze. That is for sure. All right, we ready, Matt?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's see who we get. Boy, Kazra was in there too. He's interested. Boy, yeah. All right, come on.
Wasn't interested in this.
Peter Rowe. Peter, hey, he's a big Cap fan too.
Bro, what a legend, Pete. That for landing on that with you, that's big. That's big.
Congrats, Peter. Well, we'll I got your email address. We'll take care of you after the show. I'll talk with Nick and I'll figure out something here. I got a few things I can give you as giveaways. But congrats.
Yeah, and I'll toss something in as well. We'll make it a full-blown party for Peter. It needs to be remembered. You know what I mean? This needs to be special.
It does.
Peter, legend.
Yeah, I may end up having to buy that cap art from you just because to remember this show by. So Matt, I know we're going to be doing a lot more stuff in the future. We're going to be seeing a lot more of you around here and everything, and it's all great. And I appreciate any time we get to hang out and talk. So listen, this was a lot of fun, and we should remind everybody, while we did sell a lot of the artwork here, during the show, If you happen to see something afterwards, maybe somebody you're watching on the rewind, feel free to reach out to Matt. And a reminder on his email address, it's ditullioartcollective@gmail.com. So if you claimed anything, email him right away. If you saw something that didn't get claimed, please email him and let him know that you're interested, and he'll let you know if it's still available.
Yeah, and once again, I just want to say, everyone, like I said in the chat, thank you for all the support today, hanging out. And Bill, it's always a pleasure. Now that I'm part of the team, we'll obviously be doing way more stuff, but this is like what I just genuinely love to do, and I know you do as well. So I'm glad that we can have fun and talk comics and talk art and sell some stuff and enjoy on a Saturday at 2 p.m. to 5, and it didn't seem like 3 hours. So I appreciate everything, and thank you guys. Anyone who bought anything, just tuned into the channel, but most importantly to anybody that liked the stream, because look what we can accomplish when we work together. Look what we can accomplish when we work together.
Right, hit shield one last time, everybody.
Yeah, one more time.
There you go. All right, so enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. We appreciate your patronage today, and we'll see you again real soon.
Ooh, hold on real quick, Bill. I took a sale. I'm gonna do 700 on the Illuminati piece to here.
Oh shoot, I missed. Sorry, I'm glad you saw that.
No problem. I will take that. I don't know how to say your name. I read it too fast. Let me see.
Ilu Daku. And yeah, that was on lot 56.
Yeah, that's the jam piece. Perfect. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will see you again real soon.
Enjoy, guys.